Okay.
Hmm.
I'm completely live on my end.
Good.
Alrighty, I'm here. We're all here.
Welcome.
What's up?
Alright, we got everyone here.
Kuma-
Kuma's mute.
You good, Kuma?
He might be away from keyboard at the moment.
Uh,
I'm assuming, otherwise I assume he'd say something. Agent, you might have noticed that there is a link in the Fruit Loops chat.
Wow.
I will need you to click that so I can play music to you guys when I need to.
Okay, let me...
Because that's just easier than trying to hassle with Rhythmbot mid-session.
Okay.
I'm also going to need Kuma to do that, but I get the feeling he's not here, so I'll repeat that to him when he is here.
Yeah. For those watching, I'll share the link in here. That link will take you to the same playlist that Respawn is going to play today. I cannot play it through stream because, well, you guys already know why, into things of Twitch being slightly a butt with this stuff.
Yeah. It is also worth noting that things will not happen necessarily on a one-to-one timing with the playlist. It's more just, I will announce when a song starts, and then ideally things wrap up before the song ends, but obviously time flows differently between tabletops and the real world, so...
Yep.
You know, just do your best to follow along. If you have to put a song on loop for a little bit, just know that we probably did the same thing. Well, since we're waiting for Kuma, I'm gonna go make sure my water's topped off and such.
I'm just recovering in my own head what happened last session.
um.
And
That's a
I
good point. Who wants to give the recap?
Well, we were starting to prepare for this. What's going to happen today is on the same day as last session. Because last session we were just preparing to actually activate the machine and such like that. And we managed, Kelly managed to talk to her dad and Trevor's dad into playing a bit of a gig in the junkyard.
Dad band.
Dad break.
That's great.
I'm doing good. We're just waiting for a few people to pop into the Roll20 and be active before we actually fully start.
I am eternally loading.
Oh no!
I will keep trying.
Oh. Oh no. Okay.
Okay, I think I'm here.
You're here. Now we just need to get Kuma in here.
God damn you, bug-eyed monkey.
But yeah, folks were making a stage in the junkyard for the family for those guys to hit and such like that. And today we're gonna actually activate the machine, I believe, in the sense of things. We there's Kuma. Kuma, if
I'm here.
you good?
Oh, don't.
Okay. 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 Okay.
We good?
Let's just get this going.
Okay. Kuma, you may notice that there is a link in the Fruit Loop
Yeah,
chat.
I saw.
Yes, I'm going to need you to click on that.
If people need the link again in my chat, just mention it, and I will be able to share that link of the playlist that Respawn is going to be playing. You guys won't be able to hear it from my side because, again, Twitch. Oh.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
I didn't mean to. I was clicking in Discord. I guess it
Yeah.
accidentally triggered that. That's my bad.
It's all good. The website likes to just give you a random video to watch while you're making your playlist, but I don't want to watch whatever it wants to let me watch.
It's putting down advertisements currently,
Pretty
so.
much, yeah.
On a side
Alright.
note, I consumed over half a box of macaroni myself when I was eating dinner.
Are
That
you
was-
okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, physically, yes.
Suppose we'll find out. On a spiritual level, however, you've become mac and cheese.
That's my guy. You got no idea. I've consumed several packs of macaroni alone in one sitting, multiple times.
Rosethorn
Alright.
says, "Hey, that's not bad?" Question mark.
Alright.
Listen, it's best not to question the methods of the mac and cheese.
Anyways. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think we can all be the same person, but yeah, generally.
Mm-hmm. Kuma? Ready?
Let's do this.
Okay. Alright. So, as you guys were last time, you're all at the scrapyard, around about the general area of the car wash where the stage has been constructed. I mean, it's very improvised and jury-rigged, but it'll function for its purpose. The sciencey sorts have pretty much finished rigging up the machinery. You guys obviously won't be able to go down into the underground of the car wash while the machine is in there, but probably nothing down there you needed at this point.
Okay.
Ted is gonna beckon everyone together so he can go over basically what's gonna happen once the sun sets, because it's starting to get low, and that's pretty much the signal to start.
Okay. Ted goes
Yeah.
over to hear what Ted has to say.
So he's waving y'all over. Come on, guys.
I presume we all go over.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm making sure. This is... I don't want to take all your freedom away. You're free to do what you like. It's just to help move things along. If you...
Go ahead to kill Ted.
No.
No.
Don't do that. Like freedom, sure. That's... No, don't do that. So anyways, he tells all of you that, once the sun is completely down, they're going to turn on the stage lights and such, and they're going to start playing, and they're going to start getting the attention of the town and trying to draw them this way. That'll also signal when the machine turns on, when the typhoon turns on. Thus is the name of the machine. It's an acronym, I think is the term for it. The first letters
Yeah.
of the words that...
Yeah, I think so.
The issue is it's a very dumb one that his dad tried very hard to make work as Typhoon, despite the fact that there weren't a lot of words. You get the point. Anyways, it's called the Typhoon. It makes big tornadoes that have portals in them. And the main issue with it is it's not exactly accurate. So what's going to happen is the sun goes down, they start up the first song to get people's attention and keep them distracted from the fact that there's, tornadoes starting to form above the town. Each time a new song starts, they'll have reached a new stage in the machine locking down the correct location. But that means that with each of those stages, it's going to open a lot of incorrect portals, and we don't know what's going to come through, and that's where you guys come in. You guys need to go out into the town, chasing down these tornadoes, and shutting down the incorrect portals, along with dealing with anything that might make their way through it before you can close it.
Kelly's gonna raise her hand for a moment.
Yes. Yes.
Could it be possible for one of us to be stationary at the treehouse? There's some telescopes up there.
As long as they have a way to communicate to the others what they see, that would actually probably be a good idea.
We have our walkie-talkies.
Perfect.
So
Now, he's going to hand out some little, like brick-sized electronic-looking devices. Very, very 80s. They don't look like they're actually supposed to do anything. They kind of just look like random sciencey junk made in the shape of a brick. But he will explain to you that these act as stabilizers. If you keep them like within a short distance of the incorrect portals, that'll close them. You just got to keep it near it for a little bit, and the portal will close. And it'll also help with stabilizing the correct portal once we get to that point. But there's a few stages of this before we get that far. And then secondly, there was discussion with the band, and he hands a clipboard for you guys to all look at. The four of you, mainly.
okay.
Good look. it over.
There's currently nothing on it, but there's a pen attached to the top, and he is asking if each of you would like to write down something you'd like the band to play to help give you inspiration while you're out in the field, and that each of you will be given a differently colored flare that you can fire up if you need that inspiration at a given time.
Oh.
I'm giving an in-character theme song excuse, essentially. Just roll with it.
Very nice.
Kelly kind of puts down her favorite song.
All right. He'll pass the clipboard on to the next.
Right along it, then pass it to whoever is next.
All right. Who's next? There's only two of you left.
Good question.
I volunteer Charlie.
All right, Charlie. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, no, well, I'm taking it and write down my favorite song.
All right.
What about you, Riley?
Handing the clipboard to Riley.
Just hands the board back.
You're not writing your
Yeah,
song?
No music.
You're not gonna put your song down?
No, I'm good. Let's make
What's-
sure we
what's
get this
your-
done right.
What's your song?
We'll be fine. I don't need music to get this job done. Let's just make sure nobody gets killed in the process, and we should be good to go. Besides, I
will
think
try.
colorful flares in the sky would attract more attention than anything else.
I mean, it's a rock show.
That is true, but still, I'll take my chances.
Do any of the three of you know what his favorite song is?
I swear to God, I will shoot you with this
Okay.
flare.
Isn't that Star Wars related?
Ted seems to think for a moment. That's more orchestral music. I don't know if we have. And then from behind him,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna shoot him with a flare.
Trevor's dad, Kevin Park, Mr. Park, puts his hand on Ted's shoulder and says, "Star Wars?" And he's gonna look at Riley, and he's gonna give a slow nod and be like, "I got you covered, buddy."
Oh my god!
To roast alive with this flare inside of my chest, and there is no one that's going to stop me.
No!
He's gonna give Riley a quick pat on the back, take the clipboard, write in something you guys obviously can't see, and he's gonna walk away with it. And now all of your guys' songs, to some degree, are in the band's awareness that they might need to
gun.
play it at a moment's notice. They're just gonna wait for the flare.
Where's my gun? Where have I
No.
placed it?
No.
Where's my gun?
At this point, Ted gives you each your flares. They're not like flare guns. They're kind of just those like
Oh, like
Stick
a
it
Roman
down.
candle?
they're the stick of dynamite looking ones where you just kind of pull the cord and point it up.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So who's gonna be volunteering to go up into the tree house as watch? If no one, I'm willing to go up there.
I'm fighting. I think Riley's gonna be fighting.
Mostly everybody's gonna be
Charlie?
fighting, so
I was
Yeah.
gonna say our most non-combative person is the most colorful one, so yes, we should probably put the tiny one in the treehouse.
Oh.
I was trying to say that in a more polite way, but yeah, we're sending you up there, Smalls.
okay.
Your
Okay.
evasiveness is elusive. We need to be blunt in this situation. Chuck the girl in the treehouse.
We're throwing him up there? Okay.
No,
That
no,
sounds serum.
no,
I
no, no. Save that for something important in case.
agree. So we'll play baseball.
Okay. I'm guessing our Kelly's, like, the people who were at Trevor's house are here now in the junkyard.
Yeah, pretty much Trevor's entire family is here. Like, Trevor's part of the band, his sister's part of the band, his dad's part of the band, mother's, just kind of standing around waiting to be part of the audience.
Van Halen would be proud.
Okay. Should we get in the right position-wise? If that's the case?
Yeah. I'm going to be randomly somewhere in the town. Call if you
Uh,
need.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That'll
go.
not- You guys also have James and the O'Malley brothers if you need them.
Yeah.
Walsh will be
It's
here at the junkyard in case anything shows up here.
I believe we
The time
agreed we
for
were going
talking
to
to
have.
pass. The Lord's work must be done.
What?
Starts walking off in a general direction.
Not
the
like
tree
that.
line.
Okay.
I believe we
There
agreed
you
we were going to
go.
have just all the kids spread out through the town.
Yeah.
I shall watch from the tree line with this stick that I found.
I'm.
You do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the tree house now and get myself right in position-wise.
Alright.
So she goes running off.
Kelly's headed to the treehouse. Riley's headed elsewhere into town.
When Kelly gets to the tree house and go up to the top, she's gonna activate her radio as a test run.
Alright. The others are able to hear you. Radios tend to work better the higher up you are. You won't be able to hear them as well, but they'll definitely be able to hear you no matter where in town they are.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Magic.
So Kelly has a full. She is able to be heard clearly.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and Allison and Charles, where in town would you like to be?
Huh?
That's a good question.
And of course, during what's soon to come, if at any point you'd like to use your flare, just obviously say so, and the playlist will immediately switch to the relevant song.
Yeah.
It's gotta be weird. But okay.
East. I will probably have myself up towards near Trevor's house, just to keep an eye over there.
Alright. And then Charles?
I'll probably stick with someone else.
Alright.
Mostly because I don't know,
The way around
Mostly.
town much.
yeah, I don't know the way around town much, so
Fair enough.
either of these don't matter to me.
Well, move your icon to one of them, I guess. Flip a coin if you
Cool.
want.
Who wants me to tag along?
I mean, you can go with an alien or someone with a knife they intend to stab themselves with.
I am a knife 5-head. What do you mean?
Yeah, but you don't stab yourself with your knives.
This is true.
weapon solidarity.
Alright. Alright.
Cursed object solidarity.
Yeah, there you go. Alright.
That whole man is cursed. What do you mean?
So, with some final checks to make sure everyone is ready, pretty much everyone in town would hear a momentary rumble of an engine as the sun finally starts to dip below the horizon, clouds starting to form, and then spotlights kicking on. And the show begins.
Everybody hit play on their playlist.
It played automatically.
Yeah,
No,
for us,
no,
yes.
for my chat.
Yeah, she's mentioning for the audience. For us, I'm in control of the playlist.
Yep.
I will pause or loop videos as I see fit, or just skip around, you know.
Yep.
We'll see. So, dark clouds are beginning to form above the town. You guys can all see from your various locations that people are, you know, poking their heads out of the buildings, out of their houses. People who were on their way home are stopping in the streets. And they're noticing the gathering clouds, but more so, they're noticing the lights bouncing off those clouds coming from the junkyard. You all watch as, for the most part, the entire town starts to shuffle their way towards the junkyard to see what's going on. And you can hear from pretty much anywhere, echoing across buildings, echoing up and down the mountain, the sounds of Rock You Like a Hurricane, as played by the Dad Break Band.
There are perks to not having parents sometimes.
I suppose.
You wouldn't know that though, would you, alien?
Fuck you.
Kelly, give me an investigate roll. I
Okay.
want to see if you can pick out how many tornadoes you can see starting to form.
Oh.
Looks like coins there's more than one, and that concerns me.
Yeah. You can see, I'm going to say 6 to 7 small little spouts starting to dip down from the clouds. They're going at different rates. One of them looks like it'll touch down soon, though.
Where's that one that's hitting home ground soon?
Give me another investigate, because it's not quite there yet. It seems like it's going to be somewhere in... Let me see if I can... Yeah, I can do this. That's not right. Freehand? There we go. Somewhere in, like, this area.
Okay. Kelly talks through the radio. Okay, there's about a few few storms kind of forming at the moment. One of them that seems to be close to the ground already is in the woods behind Ted's house. So be prepared for that one.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
You'd hear a call back from James, which is a bit staticky for Kelly, but the rest of you can hear it fairly clearly. Saying that he's on his way since it's near his house. But, you know, backup would probably be appreciated.
I'll go back up the Russian man.
Alright, you take care, Riley. Well, me and Charles will hold out for the next one.
Alright.
I'm doing another investigate on seeing which on the next closest one to the ground.
So,
Oh my god!
you can tell that that there isn't really one that's going to touch down next, but 3 that'll be coming after this one.
Oh god. Okay.
But you can't tell where just yet.
Yeah. After this one, it seems like there's gonna be a trio hitting the ground next after we get this first one.
General location possible?
Can't tell yet. They're still kind of forming in the sky, so I can't tell for an actual location quite yet.
Okay, doke.
Alright.
Me and Charlie over in
And-
your offices in Trevor's.
Come on. There we go. Riley, Right as you're
Yes.
getting to the zone is right around when the tornado will touch down.
Okay.
You'll see James is already waiting for you.
Oh, what's up,
uh,
fam?
He nods to you, and you guys can see as the winds are pushing the trees aside and touching down on the ground. And in the center of that high pressure wind, you see a tear in space opening,
What the hell?
and stepping through from the other side is, and I didn't plan this part, you just happened to be the dude to show up for it,
Fucking hey.
is a pair of giant mantids.
I. You really got it. You
You're
really.
the one, you went there. Anyone could have shown up. You chose. This is just random chance. I have a specific order that this happens in. This is the first one.
All right. Time to play in Bastion, ladies and gentlemen.
Give it a shot.
All right.
You want to make some empathy rolls?
Yeah, why not? All right,
Go ahead.
let's do this.
I will give you a bonus because you're the same species as him.
What song are we
Half the
on?
same
What
species,
song are we on
honestly.
next?
We are currently on Shoot to Thrill. It started as soon as the portal opened.
Oh god. All right.
Portals will open at each stage of the thing, and each stage, of course, starts with the next song in the list.
Oh, I have a 3 in empathize, and that goes to mind, which I have like a 5 in. I pray to God this doesn't
As I
screw
said,
me over.
I'll give you a bonus because same species.
Right. Oh,
If it
hey.
were anyone else, I'd probably give them a disadvantage or something.
Okay, I got a 2.
All right, you can tell that they're mostly curious. They're not hostile. They're just like, the mantids are territorial species, and they found a hole that leads to somewhere completely different inside their territory. So just kind of investigating.
Okay. Greetings. How do I communicate to a bug?
You are bug.
I'm half bug. That doesn't mean I understand culture.
Talking to clickety clack.
Okay, you are not helping.
Roll comprehend. Maybe your mother taught you some things.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. Man, I'm a little bit intelligent.
You know something. Not a lot, but
That's great. That doesn't help.
Ask them how their dinner was.
I don't know. Try charm to talk to them. See if you can get on their good side using what little you can communicate.
This is out of my area of expertise.
You're trying some tricky maneuvers here. And everyone said it was going to be easy.
Okay.
No one said any of this was going to be easy. It's the finale.
Okay.
They're listening to you at least. They're just kind
Okay.
of staring at you, and they haven't stepped outside of the tornado quite yet.
Okay. I wonder if can I just get them to leave?
I mean, they're still in the tornado, so that means.
Right.
Yeah,
Jay-
they've stepped. Yeah, they're not halfway through the portal. They are out of it, but they haven't left the general vicinity of the portal because they haven't stepped out of the tornado.
This area is under sanction of the Galactic Preservation Society. Please leave the area to let the animals live in peace. No.
Roll charm. I don't think that was very. I don't think they care, but roll charm, and if you get high enough, I'll just allow it. Another one.
Another one.
You're gonna kind of look at each other, and look at you, and they can clearly tell that you're something like them. But they're also kind of looking at James there, and he looks like he might taste good.
Fuck.
They better not eat my Russian.
Riley, you can tell that they're kind of wondering if he's dangerous. Because obviously if he's too dangerous to try and eat, then it's not worth it.
Hands off, this food's mine.
Well, now they want to pick a fight with you.
Oh my god!
Fucking for my food, I swear to God.
How's James responding to all of this?
He's very confused. He's
James-
he's reaching for his walkie-talkie, unsure if he should call for more help.
James, listen, this is Mantis culture. I have no intention on eating you, but you need to understand these guys will if I don't. If I don't at least make it sound good. So, please, just go along with it. We need to be as passive-aggressive as possible here, man.
He's gonna like nod confusingly and like scoot closer to you.
Perfect. All right.
The mantids are confused.
Listen, the longer I can keep them confused, the better. Just make them leave.
You have devices to turn off the tornado.
I do? Wait a minute. I do?
Yeah, remember, so long as you're staying within a distance of the tornado, the portal is slowly closing behind them.
All right. I just gotta stall them. Or make them leave. That's kind of a bonus, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do next?
This isn't good.
You could always try rolling charm again, but I at this point I would make you use a luck point or
He does.
take a condition for it.
Oh, I'm not prepared for this. I knew I should have read those diplomacy books.
I mean, you could always call for help. You could always try to fight him.
Fight 2 bugs with a Russian boy and half bug. That's like not.
You could call for the O'Malley brothers. They might be in the area. You could call for Allison and Charles to come help.
Nah, they need to be there. I need the O'Malley brothers. I just pick up the talkie. It's like I need some extra muscle up in here. I got 2 bugs that might not understand the meaning of the word leave.
All right. So now you just need to stall them until the O'Malley brothers can get here, because they're on their way.
Listen, guys, fellas, amigos, fellow mantids. Danger, bad, not good. Please leave.
Roll. Okay, you've kind of changed up your message. Roll another charm. Trying to convince them to leave. You are at least stalling them. They're still not sure about you and this food thing that you were going to eat, but that seems to like you because it's not running from you. They're generally confused and don't understand any of this.
Listen, I would eat this if it wasn't for the fact that there is currently danger around. So I'm kind of saving it for later. This thing will eat all of us though if we all don't like leave. So you guys get back in your fancy portal.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
run off into the forest somewhere with this thing. And you guys have a nice day in whatever land you came from.
They seem mostly stuck on the fact that you were saying that there is danger nearby, and now they're looking around kind of concerned. Cause
You gotta listen. You gotta leave.
You might remember they're ambush predators. If they don't have the jump on something, they tend not to want to fight.
Yep. Big danger. Leave. Get out of here. You gotta leave. You gotta move. Escape.
It is around this point that you will hear trees breaking on their way towards you.
You guys hear that? You guys gotta go. You gotta leave. You gotta get out of here.
The mantids seem reasonably freaked out and start to squeeze their way back through the closing portal and generally out of the place.
Favorite, call the Navy. Get out of here.
A few more trees break and you watch the O'Malley brothers kind of just horsing around with their super strength gloves. You know,
Quick, it's them. You gotta leave. Call the military.
bust through the trees, just kind of hooting and hollering and making a scene. And the portal is slowly closing now that the mantids have left. And then closes entirely.
Okay. I just look over to the O'Malley brothers like, that's the one time your BS has saved my sorry ass. Thank God you guys make as much noise as the band in the junkyard right now.
They kind of smile and give a thumbs up, and then go to high-five each other. However, with the hands wearing the gloves, and they both go flying backwards in opposite directions.
Okay. Alright,
Does Kelly see some sort of tree shaking?
Kelly, you've been able to see the trees getting just knocked over in a line towards where the tornado.
Kelly goes, okay, what headed towards you? Riley?
Listen, you don't ask questions. I just called for backup and they responded perfectly. There was no fighting.
So
We're not going to talk about what came out of the portal
who
as far
was
as I'm
it?
concerned. Crisis averted.
Who's the one that knocked down the trees?
Who do you think? Who's 2 big beefy idiots who walked through the forest line?
Okay.
Making the biggest noise possible, and it saved my bug ass.
Okay, I was just curious about that because from my point of view, I just saw trees getting knocked down in a conga line, and then like two of the trees just suddenly shake apart from each other as if something whacked into it.
Call suddenly
but no,
goes
that's
through the
the O'Malley brothers.
walkie-talkies from Ted. Stage 2 starting.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's perfect.
For those of you with playlists, Footloose.
God.
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna take the traumatized James and get him back to the house, and maybe send the O'Malley brothers towards Trevor and or not Trevor, bootleg Trevor and Allison.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
That is forever now your name.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do an investigate.
Alright.
Okay, 2.
So, yeah, and you had the 5 before, so you already spotted them. So now it's just figuring out where they're going.
Yep.
So, at this time, for stage 2, 3 different ones are going to be touching down.
Okay.
From what you can tell, there is one touching down around here, one touching down back near the schoolyard, and the other one is touching down in the street here.
Okay. Hey, people. 3 storms touched down. One over by the warehouse over between the Badgers and Weasels offices. One is over by the dentist, and then one's behind the school.
Alrighty. Me and Charlie head up towards Weasel and Badger business.
Okay.
All right.
Don't worry, Charlie. I say pulling up the bandana and pulling the hood up.
Riley, you've got the O'Malleys and James with you.
All
Wherever
right,
you're
boys.
planning to go.
All right,
Or
boys.
wherever you're
We'll hit the dentist and then we'll hit the schoolyard. But first, let's hit the road between the dentist and the barber shop. On me, gentlemen. Viva
They'll
la
follow you.
revolution.
They'll follow you.
Viva la revolution and all that fancy crap.
We'll start with Riley again, just because his is going to be quick, and that way we can go back and forth.
Oh God.
Mhm.
So Riley, you and the 3 tag-alongs you've got make it outside the dentist's office, and you don't see anything at first. You see the tornado obviously in the portal, but you don't see what came out of it just yet.
Oh
Roll
God.
investigate.
Okay. I pray.
Oh,
That
2.
works.
You are able to spot some of those strange red fruit with legs
God.
skittering about trying to hide under cars.
Yum.
Alrighty then. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Let's turn back to the boys. This is how this is gonna work. Nobody ain't gonna touch the fruit, but at the same time, wear protective gear or have equipment that can extend out a little bit longer. So like sticks and crap. And we're gonna beat the shit out of these fruit. Capiche?
The O'Malley brothers look at each other and gloves. James just kind of raises I think you guys gave him a baseball bat.
It was
Okay.
either a hockey stick or a baseball bat.
Yeah,
He's got a
James
long
has his
stick.
baseball bat.
Fuck, did I have a stick? I think I had a stick.
Check
Did I
your
have a s-
inventory.
You
You
should
didn't
have.
put
I
it
have-
down, it's not there.
I don't think I had a stick. We'll see.
Alright.
Yeah, I didn't
the
have a
O'Malley-
stick.
With your leadership, the O'Malley brothers go around tilting cars on their sides with the power of the gloves. And they let James do all the fruit bashing with the bat.
The bonding exercise between you 3 is fantastic. But let's make sure we put the cars back. I'm not getting arrested for vandalism along with you 2.
The O'Malley brothers sigh and put the car
I
back.
know. We can bash
And-
up a car back at the junkyard.
And this pretty much repeats for, going up and down the street checking every car. And then of course you guys just have to stay around the tornado for a little bit to close it, but that one's
Mhm.
pretty much under control.
There you go.
Allison and Charles, you guys show up to the Weasel's warehouse. The one right across from the Badgers' main office building.
Mhm.
You'll notice that a section of one of the walls has been cleaved apart because a giant bone tree collapsed through it, having fallen
Oh.
out of a portal.
Oh, fuck.
The tree itself, of course, is not much of a threat. There's a few of those fruits kind of skittering about. But if one of you wants to roll investigate.
Oh
You
no.
want to do that, Charlie, or me?
Both.
You go ahead. You know.
You both do it.
Investigate.
go
That's
first.
the role. Whichever or both of you that wants to do it. Allison doesn't see anything.
Oh
Blind.
We see
9 guys still blind.
Charles, you did not roll set as your character. I will give you a
Right.
free reroll for that. Just don't try to do it again.
Nice. All right, let's do it.
There
Okay.
we
no!
go.
Go.
My brain works now.
I am a kind and forgiving DM.
Thanks,
Charles,
God.
you notice something trying to climb through the cleaved open wall over the bone tree.
Hey, there's a little thing over there.
Oh no!
Almost seeming protective of it. It looks like it might have at one point been a security guard.
They never got rid of that shit.
I knew I should have killed him.
It is twisted, mummified, atrophied, its former clothes hanging off it in drapes and bandages, and contorted, its head twisted round the wrong way as the weight of its own skull pulls its neck down.
So,
And it walks like some mangled, zombified animal, as streaming from its mouth are multiple nasty-looking tendrils that you're pretty sure are an evolved form of the parasite.
Oh,
Charlie, please tell me you brought a weapon.
I always bring the weapon. It's okay.
What weapon did you bring?
I'm just gonna, smack the shovel into my other palm. I always
Okay.
have the weapon.
Wanted to make sure. Try and aim for the tentacles, please.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go for his ankles.
All right.
That's the
So-
plan.
So it is going to leap
Actually,
from the tree at both of you.
Lovely.
can I roll
Yes.
my lead since I was trying to help lead?
Sure. You gave a general idea of a plan.
I am good at
Sadly,
leading.
Sadly, you failed, so no bonus dice.
All right. I am simply going to smack
All
as
right.
it comes towards me.
It is
Aiming-
leaping through the air right at
Yeah.
you two.
I would like
Not
to
really
step to
too
the
much
side.
time to aim, but
All right. You've done a swing right at it.
yes.
You don't manage to really hit the tendrils much because they're mobile.
Yeah,
Mostly.
fair.
But you are able to hear the crunch of the shovel impacting right into its face,
Delicious.
and it's very brittle and burrowed through bones, breaking
Yeah.
easily. As
Yeah.
what was its head is now kind of just a fleshy, atrophied sack of bone dust hanging
Yum.
off its shoulders.
But of course, it did not stop it.
It kind of spiraled away a little bit and slid across the ground behind you, but it is picking itself up.
Gotcha.
Let's see. What can we do here? So it's trying to stand back up, yeah?
It is getting back up basically on all fours, or at least enough of at least one limb that it can push itself towards you guys
You said
or launch itself.
You said the tendrils were coming from his mouth?
Yes, they're now having a much harder time given that its head is now kind of just a limp sack of flesh, but they are still trying.
Got it. Could I try and stomp the head back onto the ground to keep the tentacles in place so he can knock them off?
You can give that an attempt if you want.
I would like to attempt such things. What do I roll?
You're trying to stomp its head to pin it to the ground? I'd say force.
Watch me fail.
You go to stomp on its head and the tendrils immediately react to your presence and try to go for your foot.
Lovely.
Can I use my luck to reroll?
Sure.
This is my only luck, but I don't imagine
mean-
this is going to go much better, but
I mean, gotta use your luck eventually. Alright. You manage to steal your confidence, and you stomp right down on them anyways, trapping the tendrils against the ground as they try and seemingly fail to get through the rubber of your shoe.
Charlie!
Uh-huh. Do I hit it again?
Yes, Charlie. Hit the tentacles that are currently trying to kill me!
Makes sense. Okay. Going again. Swing.
All right,
Uno.
with one good swing, assumedly with the side of the shovel.
Yeah, the serrated edge.
Yeah, you managed to cut the tendrils off and generally in half. They writhe on the ground for a moment and then lay still, as the rest of the body continues to try and get up, but no longer equipped to try and infect easily.
Yeah.
Do we have any fire, Charlie?
Don't think so. No.
How difficult would you say it would be to make a fire right now?
How difficult would it be?
Just a small thing. Enough to burn a body, you know.
I don't think my survival shovel here has a flint and tinder in it.
Fuck.
Well, you see, there's some wood over there.
No.
It is still wearing the security guard outfit, which is also probably flammable.
Oh yeah, if it's all dried out and gross.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a broken electrical outlet nearby?
Roll investigate. If you get high enough, I'm just gonna say it's part of the it's part of the wall that got broke. There you can see some exposed wiring in the wall that got broke, but it doesn't seem like it's powered.
Mm. Charlie, go get that wire.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay here and just keep this thing from getting up by holding onto its head.
Where was
Or
it again?
keeping its head on the ground.
It is slowly managing to do a handstand to try and lash at you with its legs.
I'm gonna go get that wire.
Go get the Riley had a serious moment. We're having a fucking comic story over here.
What do I roll to get the wire? Do I roll to get the wire?
I mean,
One,
are you
move.
just trying to pull the wiring out of the wall?
I'm trying to acquire a wire. If I have to pull it out of the wall, I suppose.
Do force.
All right. Oh no.
You managed to pull a few feet of wire from the wall.
Okay. Now what?
You have a
Find
few feet
somewhere
of
with
wires.
power.
I have
few feet
some
of wires stuck
wire.
to the wall.
Wrap
the
it
wire-
around this man and
I mean,
stab it in the wall so it electrifies him.
I mean, the wire he's got is still connected to the wall.
This is Sparky.
Is it live?
No, it seems like it is not currently powered.
Find the light switch.
Is there any obvious light switch, or
It would probably be inside the building.
right?
Oh my
Where's
God.
the door?
means- The door is closed and locked, I will tell you that now. If you want an
Uh-huh.
easier but more dangerous option, you could try climbing over the tree.
I could try climbing over the tree.
Don't
sure.
climb over the
Touch
tree.
The tree.
Don't climb. Okay, not touching the tree. Gotcha.
We.
Bring the wire over here, Charlie, so we can tie him up with it.
I don't know if I have that much wire.
It is only a few feet of wire.
You
Well,
could
enough to
maybe
get it around his
maybe
wrist
tie an
then.
ankle.
I mean, you'd have to
Tie
get
an
him,
ankle or wrist.
you'd have to get him closer to it, because remember, he launched himself from the wall to you guys.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my foot off him and just walk over to where the wall is.
It is
Okay.
immediately up and scampering at you in a very displeasing way for how a human body should move.
Right.
Okay. Charlie, drop the wire for a moment and see if you can knock him on his ass again real quick.
Sounds good.
Swing.
Swing.
All right.
Thong.
What were you aiming for?
Mostly just center of mass, trying to get it
Alright.
on the ground.
You hear pretty much the entirety of its rib cage breaking
Lovely.
as it collapses into the ground, now having a much harder time using its arms now that there isn't like a solid force to leverage them against inside its chest cavity.
Tie that
Yeah.
around his ankles.
Okay.
So
What
is now
you do?
it is now trying to mostly propel itself with elbows, hands, and legs,
Ugh.
now that its shoulders don't exist.
Wonderful. So,
Kelly kind of called. So how How's everybody doing?
I don't feel like I'm in some kind of comic show right now. Give me a few minutes, Kelly.
Okay.
I'm
We're
Riley,
sure
tipping
he-
over cars.
what?
Well, we were for a couple minutes. We're still killing. The fruit showed up, and they hit onto the cars, and now the boys and James are just killing them. But we have to tip over cars. I told them to put it back, but honestly, I'm kind of just letting them go at it at this point. It's kind of funny
wait.
to watch.
You got the fruit? Yeah, we got the whole fucking tree over here, and a security guard that's a zombie.
Wait, the
Oh,
security
yeah, I remember him.
guard?
Yeah, I
Guys,
remember
I'm
him.
on.
He tried to kill us not too long ago.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's surprising that he was still in the warehouse this whole
Yeah, he
fuck.
turned
I mean, we
into a
did kill
tentacle
him.
monster for a few minutes with his mouth there. We fixed that. We're trying to, electrocute him right now. I'll call back in a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So how's things with the security guard? At this moment.
I
Well,
assume
kinda-
he has put the wire around his ankle.
Charlie.
I'm gonna. Should I try to like? Should I do the thing where I try to wrap the wire around it, around a part?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What am I rolling for that?
Let's say move because you got to be quick before it tries to like grab you or whack you.
Sounds good. Oh no.
I'm
Can
gonna say
I
try.
roll
I'm gonna-
lead to try and help? Because I did
You
tell
know
him
what?
to do
That's
it.
fair. That's fair. Roll lead, and we'll retroactively give him extra dice if you do good.
Yeah.
Charles, roll an extra 2d6.
Yahoo. All
Just
right.
roll 2d6. It's not a re-roll. It's just
Yeah.
Yes!
that. What the hell? You rolled 2 6s and got both 6s. That's
Hell yeah.
all right. You pull it off. You managed to tie the wire like around its wrist or whatever, since its arms aren't working so good. And it's now tied up with that bit of wire and still kind of flopping about and trying to get at you too.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay,
should I
we're gonna break
into
down
this
that door
building?
now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Yep, let's
All
go.
right. All right, you guys run over to the door and you see a big old lock on it.
Okay. The tried and true Chauvel.
Yeah.
Gonna
use
try and break the
grovel.
lock.
No.
Clunk.
Clunk. All right, that didn't work.
All right, you gotta try something else or do something to try again.
Do you?
Can I try
have
breaking it
anything
with the
that can-
baseball
Oh,
bat?
Sure, try with the baseball bat.
I assume force.
Yeah.
I'm
I am
prob-
Even if you succeed, though, I'm probably gonna say the bat breaks, given that this is wood versus metal.
Yes, this is entirely fair. Force.
All right, you managed to
Clunk.
break the lock, but the baseball bat is pretty much in half. So now instead of a baseball bat, you kind of just have a bat handle with a sharp bit of wood at the end of it.
This
yes.
will do nicely.
All right, let's
But-
boogie.
All right, we're going in.
Roll force to open it, because it's not like a normal person door. It's like a big hangar door.
I see. So I assume we both work together on this one then.
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
If that makes you happy, it's enough. Allison doesn't seem like they're really putting in any effort, but you did get the lock, so I mean.
Yeah.
Charles does most of the work and managed to get the hangar door open. Here's what you see inside through what little light is getting in. You see the top of the tree on this side of the wall. You also see a number of the fruit, hiding amongst the shelves.
Fruit.
Hmm. Don't touch the fruit. Don't eat the fruit. Don't let the fruit touch you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
And
Now
it'll
we're gonna
eventually
look for
turn you
that,
into whatever the fuck that guy was.
Great. Okay, we're gonna try to find a light switch or a switch of some sort.
All right, it
Yes.
is dark in there, so unless you have flashlights, roll investigate.
We do not have flashlights.
All
At least I
right.
don't.
All right. Big brain
Oh
activate.
my god.
Okay. Charles, we're not going to talk too much about it, but I think we both know that you've probably broken into places before, and you can find a light switch in the
Yeah,
dark.
maybe a little bit. Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, feel along the wall, avoiding anything that says squish.
Fair enough. You manage to find a light switch. You flick it. The lights come on for a moment, but with some sparking and some, bad electricity noises. You can both hear. You can both hear something, popping and squealing as it burns around the corner of the warehouse.
All right.
Yeah.
And a moment later, you also see the tree light on fire, and then the power goes out.
Beautiful.
Oh.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that'll do.
I will also mention, for the sake of time, Allison, you'd be most aware of the fact that the fruit, if left alone for long enough, just kind of degrade and die on their own. So if you guys just close the hangar before any get out, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah,
let's-
just
let's-
close the hangar. Close the hangar, Charlie. We're
There's
getting out.
also the risk of the fire spreading into the warehouse.
Not our problem.
It's the
for
weasels. Who
Yeah,
cares?
Yeah, I'm gonna jam the door shut with the rest of that baseball bat, like the top half.
That's fair. No one was probably going to use that anyways.
Yeah, let's go meet up with the guys down towards the school.
All right, let's go.
All right, Riley, you and your team will probably get to the school first. You guys, I didn't mention it because you guys spent a good deal of time in both those locations anyways, but you did spend enough time that the portal's closed.
Yes.
Lovely.
But now it's time to head to the schoolyard. Riley,
Yeah.
go.
Oh, be free. Okay, go bust to the doctor's office. Let's go.
No.
You-
School.
Let's go to the school. Oh shit! I accidentally deleted Riley.
Man,
What have you?
There you go.
Oh, I'm back.
Oops.
I really
He
turned
moved.
that
He
dog.
moved right into my selection square.
Alright, well,
Oh,
hang
hey
on.
guys, I'm back. Do you know
Oh,
the
hey, how's it
Ethereal
going?
plane is not as fun as people think it is? Anyway, let's go.
Maybe.
Hey, guess what you guys see in the backyard of the school?
Wait, where? There.
Yeah. So, imagine if you will, you shaved a pink albino gorilla and gave it a bear's head.
Ah, yes.
Now imagine that whatever you think that thing is supposed to move like, this thing is not moving like that, and it has some very prominent red spots under its skin.
I think someone should call PETA. We found one of their experiments.
As you might have guessed, this is an alien you haven't otherwise encountered.
Yes, I could.
Potentially being used by an alien you have encountered before.
So,
But you have the O'Malleys and James here, as well as the three of you, so surely
say.
6 of you can handle this.
That's what you think.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
It has also spotted you and is charging, down this way towards you guys, away from the portal.
Oh
I
no.
look at the O'Malley brothers. Fuck them up.
They both punch, do the hand punch thing to themselves, and then they both charge at it. Are you sure this was a good idea?
Bro.
Listen, this is the test plan. We just go.
Oh, you know that thing's like infected, right?
I mean,
So,
they have gloves.
because you guys can tell which is which based on which glove they're wearing, right or left. Reggie gets to it first and swings to punch at it as it lunges at him, and as his glove is getting close to it, you'll see a lot of little red spikes erupting from its chest area.
Fuck.
The fist connects and launches it up onto the roof of the school, but Reggie is backing away a bit and is checking the glove to make sure that none of them got through.
Alright. God is impeded on us. Alright. Alright, new plan. Does anyone have a really long stick?
James still has his bat.
I have the
I need a
handle of
longer
broken bat.
stick.
I got a shovel.
Something tells me normal combat does not apply to this thing. And Pooh Bear
Not
isn't
gonna
exactly
face
doing
that
so hot
thing.
right about now.
Does this thing resemble
Yes.
a parasite?
I think it did. It looked like it tried to stab him in his hand.
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm just gonna straight up let you guys know this thing is infected with the parasites.
I'm willing to burn
it is
this
a
school
big,
down.
it is a big, shaved bear gorilla thing,
So,
and it is infected with the parasites.
All in favor of burning the school down, say aye.
I.
Aye. Alright, let's go.
Really? I can't
go.
stop you, but okay. I guess this is happening now.
Alright. Well, listen, I have nothing else. We got a kid with a
Here,
baseball
one
bat.
second.
We got 2 kids with gloves that can't touch him because he's infected. I got a kid that's known to start fires. And I have
Actually,
a
I
kid with
don't
a
think I've
magical
started a
jacket.
fire
No,
yet.
Allison
I-
never started any fires.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. I'd like to think
Mm.
Well,
that
technically, I did just help start a fire, but
yes.
you don't know that yet, though.
I'd like to think that we start fires in terms of physical chaos and the sprinkler system.
I do
But
have the
I'm
serum
willing to
knife,
start
though.
one right now, right here. But that's not the
All right,
point.
give me a second. I'm
Oh my god.
currently moving you to the school map since apparently this fight is now inside.
Inside the I thought we punched it on the roof.
Okay, question. Would Kelly have seen the fucking flying girl onto
You would have seen some strange pink blob go up out of the schoolyard and then
Wait.
down onto the roof and through it from your perspective.
Ga-
Alright. let's get to
Guys,
that.
what are you facing off with?
Don't worry about it. We'll be back in a second. We're just gonna set the
Naked
school on fire.
Donkey Kong. Also, wait, does Kelly also see the smoke from the fire?
We didn't start the fire yet.
No, there's fire
the
in the
fire- fire
weasel.
Warehouse. Yes. Kelly would see some smoke rising from the weasel's warehouse.
Why? Oh, okay. So pink gorilla thing. Also,
Also-
why is the warehouse on fire?
Warehouse is on fire.
I'd like to
Don't
pause for,
worry about the warehouse.
pause for a quick second. I need to go use the bathroom. You guys just talk amongst yourselves and maybe come up with a plan real quick. I'll be
The
back.
school on fire isn't a plan. Wait a minute. Also, did you start a fire without me?
Listen, I had to burn down a tree, and it was the Weasel warehouse. I mean,
Well, hey,
oh,
don't take all the credit for it.
I'm not. You helped too.
You two
Hey.
could have chain fired the entire town.
Hey, it doesn't
Listen,
matter. It's fine.
irrelevant for the time being.
The whole town could start on fire if the fire department doesn't get involved.
Listen, hear me out. The town can't be invaded by demon portals if there is now no town to be invaded.
Okay,
It's true.
but we live here.
I don't live in the town, you see.
Me neither, but I'm still concerned because this is where I get my food.
I'm less concerned about that.
So, what is your game plan on dealing with the big
Set the school on
monkey?
fire.
We're burning down the school.
What?
Monkey?
Don't worry about it.
Listen, this is the finale. We're going out with a bang.
Okay,
just
any
need-
idea on like controlled wise, fire wise, or are you just blazing the whole?
I mean,
We're
there is the
burning
sprinkler
it.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to turn that off.
Can't we just get one of those Bippo lighters and a spray and like aerosol spray can?
Why
I tried
not?
that,
Okay,
It doesn't work as well as you might think.
see if you can actually like turn the sprinkler system off and on, because you could possibly like start the fire on the like whatever it is you guys are fighting, and basically have it so you can set on the sprinkler system once that thing is dead.
We don't know how long it'll take for this thing to burn to death, so I mean...
We are working with an entirely new creature
Oh, great. Okay.
that's just infected with chaos. So, kind of working with what we got here.
Okay.
And that typically means we're kind of burning down the school regardless anyway. This is the funnest part of today, honestly, is burning this place.
You burned down the industrial site. How is that not the best part of the day already?
Because we get to burn the school!
He's got a point. He's got a point. What are we gonna use to light it though? We're gonna need a shit ton of gasoline for this shit.
I have an idea.
Oh no.
The cafeteria has gas lines.
Fuck, you're right. This is the 80s.
We don't need no water, let this motherfucker burn!
God fucking damn it.
Sucks to be you. You planned this in the 80s.
Alright, I guess we're blowing up the school.
Let's go!
In there.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna go. Who knows how to disable? Who knows how to disable the sprinkler system?
Roll comprehend.
All
This
of
is,
us?
this is anyone who wants to remember how the sprinkler system around here works.
Nothing.
Kelly's not.
Something.
Oh yeah,
Am I
and
even
Charles.
able to roll?
Yeah, you don't go to school here. Allison,
Yeah.
you'd remember vaguely that you think the sprinkler control system is somewhere in the gym.
Can Kelly just think
The
for a
gym.
moment, because she's probably listening to? She's trying her best to listen to the radio system on these guys.
It's fair, Kelly, if you want to try and chime in with some advice. You remember about what Allison does. You're pretty sure it's somewhere in the gym. That
Okay.
Alright.
controls the sprinklers.
Alright.
Alright.
Sprinkler control system somewhere in the gym. Let's
Okay.
go.
You take James and you go into the you go disable the sprinkler system. I'm gonna take the beefers and your friend Charles, and we're gonna go gaslight the hell out of the kitchen.
All right,
Alright.
let's go. Break team, go!
Break.
We gotta get in the school first. O'Malley's, get the door.
The O'Malley's run up and just fucking punch the door off its hinges.
Alright, let's go.
All right.
Fuck this place.
All right. Go on,
The
Charles.
O'Malleys
Go.
are in. James
the
is choosing to
cafeteria?
stay outside because he's not sure he can do
Alright.
this, and he's gonna go get the portal.
Got you. You
Okay.
got this.
Is this the
Good luck, James.
cafeteria?
James
Is this
isn't
the-
sure if he's ready to destroy a school. He's not ready for that.
All right. If anyone wants to find their inner arsonist, now's the time. Let's go.
Oh, I found my inner
Alright.
arsonist a long time ago.
All right. Then let's
Alright.
go. Fireball.
All right, where are you guys having the O'Malley brothers go? So Allison's
They're
going
gonna
to the gym to
follow
get
with us
sprinklers.
right now.
All right, so Allison's going into the gym to find the sprinkler system. Riley, stop there. Charles, stop somewhere relatively near him, given
Yep.
time frame and such. And of course, you guys have the O'Malley brothers behind him. You would then hear the sounds of things in the music room being knocked over. And I'm going to pause the music for a second because we're gonna start it up again as soon as things are actiony again. And you suddenly hear, like, sheet music stands.
Yeah.
They're
Clang.
metal. They're kind of faulty. They clang. Whatever. You hear what sounds like a few of those knocking over, but it seems to happen in a sort of strange sequence that's almost somewhat recognizable. Just based on the fact that some of them are easier to knock over than others. You go something along the lines of da 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 da, and then the music room dorms blast off
no.
their hinges with a bang, and then slam into the wall across. As a,
Yeah.
Why is
and the
why
girl
is,
is in the hallway.
Oh,
why
no.
is that thing so musically inclined? What did you punch into it?
It sees you guys down the hall. I just need to make like a brick to represent where it is. Hang on a second.
A
Break.
pink brick.
Sure,
Alright.
that'll do.
All right, we've learned very quickly that physical contact with this thing in terms of body-wise is bad. Anyone have any plans in terms of hitting it with lengthy objects?
Well,
Shit.
no idea.
Charles, you're kind of limping out on me right now, man. Come on.
Mean.
I can't send the
just
O'Malley
said-
brothers into it again. I don't want them getting infected, and I don't want to get infected.
I guess my shovel has some reach.
Do you want to try to?
Charles, roll
Fix-
investigate real quick.
I'm gonna roll investigate real quick. Big brain.
You can see that whenever this thing was infected, it was still alive enough that it still has blood in it now, as it is bleeding.
Oh, it's bleeding. It has blood.
That's good. Jacket, do good
it
with
has
blood. Yes.
blood. I'm
All
going
right,
in.
Charles, get in there.
All right, Charles is charging
Monkey!
it. Charles is charging it. It's
Yeah.
charging Charles.
Yo, I'll turn over to the O'Malley. He's like, you gotta watch this shit. This shit's wild.
All right, roll something.
Just rolls charm on
inside.
accident.
Roll something and describe what you're doing.
All right.
While you're doing that, Allison, roll investigate to try and figure out where the fuck the sprinkler controls are.
Meanwhile, across the entire building, where the fuck is the sprinkler system?
You'll notice that there's mostly just, pull for fire alarms along all the walls of the gymnasium, but it has to be somewhere in here.
Gym closet.
There you go, smart. You gonna
Where
go
was
open
the
the gym
gym closet?
closet? It's
I don't
around
remember
there.
where it was.
It's behind the art room, I believe.
Right. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna open the door.
All right. You see the usual darkness and, shelves of sporting equipments and random buckets and trash bins of sporting equipment.
And I
But
find
also
the
you
light
see,
switch.
but yeah, you find a light switch. Click. It's now a
Okay.
light. You can see that there's just pipes running along some of the walls, and there's valves for some of those pipes.
These look fancy. Be a shame if someone not so intelligent messed with these. As I walk over.
As you're walking over to them, Charles.
Yes.
What you doing? What's your roll?
So, I'm gonna roll with the shovel. My idea is, I'm gonna try to use its momentum moving forward against it, and
Okay.
try to slide under it with the shovel, like the serrated edge facing up.
Okay,
Should I move and attack?
sure. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Do
Yes.
both. It's a tricky
Well-
maneuver.
Well, okay, the shovel worked.
Do you have anything you can re-roll with for the move?
If
If you
I don't believe
luck-
I have anything to let me
Yeah.
reroll.
Yeah, if you don't have any luck points, the only thing you can do is risk a condition.
I am too old for luck. But I will,
There is also one other option:
what is that?
the flare.
There is the flare, but we're
Another
inside.
building.
We don't
Well-
need no water. Let that
Yeah.
motherfucker burn.
Well, I mean, look, if you want, we can say that you gave it to James, and like Riley can radio him. I'm willing to make excuses if you want to use your song.
Fair enough.
It might have something to do with the fact that I've listened to Footloose on loop for a few times now.
I know. I'm starting to get tired of it too. Let's go.
All
Okay.
right. You shout back to Riley. Riley shouts through the walkie-talkies, and suddenly the band cuts off Footloose, that has somehow been playing for a lot longer than Footloose normally is. And Die Die My Darling begins playing. Reroll your move.
Yes. All right. Okay. Very good. Very nice.
I'm gonna give you an automatic 1 success because it's your song,
There you go.
but I still wanted a reroll just cause.
That's fair.
So you slide under the beast as it tried to jump and lunge at you, and you swing the shovel over your shoulder and up as it cleaves down the front of this beast, for a moment bouncing off its ribcage, but then cutting into the softer underbelly as it flies over your head, just spewing blood down onto you, and of course the jacket that you can already feel reawakening.
Yes.
No.
Absolutely carried by this gorilla.
Before it slams into the ground and slides a little ways, almost. Well, I mean, makes a move roll. Make a move roll, Riley.
Oh, okay.
You're kind of in the path.
Oh no.
Nope.
No.
Momentum is like that.
Nope. I
You want to use a luck point if you have one?
No, I don't think I have a look. No, wait, I'm not old. I'm not that old yet. I always forget to reset my luck points, so I should be good. Yeah, let me re-roll, I guess. There we go. No,
You want to risk a condition?
I'm gonna get a condition either way.
Pick a condition.
Okay.
Don't
Injured.
click it yet. So go ahead, pick your condition, and then roll. And if you fail to roll, then you take the condition.
All right, I pick injured, so move.
You are now
Okay.
so you end up getting injured by this thing just kind of impacting you and knocking you to the floor as it goes by.
Ow.
And it's going to slide a bit further and then finally get its feet and get back up. And it is now standing at this end of the hallway. Thankfully, Riley, one of your Malibos is going to help you up because you guys should probably keep moving because it's
Yeah.
probably about to come back.
We gotta get to the kitchen. What are you boys? Just throw me across? No. Let's get.
I'll
let's
take care of
go.
the gas lines. I've got
Just
this
don't-
handled.
Just start running.
All right, let's go. Come on. Next time, warn me before you throw a fucking giant bear at me. That's the wrong way. Oh wait, are you gonna fight the thing again? All right, I'm
Of
out.
course.
He's gonna keep it busy. Go get the gas.
Yes, go get the gas.
All right, give me another roll before your song ends, so we have a
Yes.
basic idea of how your fight's gonna go for the next little bit while you're off screen. We're gonna give you another extra success because your song's
Yeah.
going. So while you're off screen, you're having a 2 success worth of fight with this thing.
Yes.
And unfortunately, this also means that we're now back to Footloose for a bit longer.
Oh no.
Oh god.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go to Allison. Allison, you find the pipes.
I assume it tells me which way is on and which way is off.
You can
on the
see
thing.
that, things say, hey, water goes this way, water goes that way, gas goes this way, gas goes that way, whatever, etc., etc. Power goes through here. And of course, there's valves saying how much at any given time. And then you see valves that say, like, more water, less water with arrows and whatnot.
I'm just gonna turn the water all the way down.
Alright, roll investigate.
Okay.
You feel the pipe trembling more as if more water is rushing through it now.
I turn it the other way.
Now it shuts off. Someone installed this wrong. Anyways,
Can I turn the gas up?
yes.
I'm going to turn the gas up.
Alright, the gas has been turned up. Riley, you make it to the kitchen. It's, dark and empty.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of stoves because obviously the cooks, the cafeteria ladies, whatever. They need to make a lot of food for a lot of kids. There's a lot of ovens and heating surfaces that the gas feeds into.
That's fantastic. Alright, you two. Go find gas. Go figure out where the gas is. I'm gonna help you guys, but we
Can
need
I
to spread
quickly-
out, cover more ground.
Can I quickly radio in to let them know I turned off the water and turned up the gas?
Sure.
Hey, Riley. The
Yes?
gas, it's in double time in terms of how much it'll be, and there is going to be no water in the school today.
Alright. Charlie's out in the hall fighting the fucking bear.
Got
He
it.
might need help, because I can't help him, because he chucked it at me. I'm
Got
in the
it.
kitchen right now.
I'll get over there to try help
Yeah,
for a
I
little
didn't
bit.
throw it at him. It threw itself at you.
You
Not
have fun
now,
figuring
you!
out how to-
Hey,
You have fun figuring out how to burn this place down with a bear in it.
I have
I'm
the
gonna put
O'Malley
the-
brothers. We'll do it one way or another, whether it's on purpose or on accident. Just be ready to run. And lock the
So-
doors.
So you did ask the O'Malley brothers to find the gas.
Yes.
They're not sure what the fuck you mean.
Okay.
They don't exactly know how stoves work.
Wait,
Well, I
isn't
don't
their dad a
either,
chef
so-
though? Wait, isn't their dad a chef though?
I mean, he is, but he hasn't exactly taught them anything.
But wouldn't they have watched? Just out of curiosity is all I'm asking. I'm not trying to change
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, no, I mean, sure, they watch him cook, but they still don't exactly know how it works.
Alright, I'm
He
gonna go to
turns knobs, things get hot.
I'm gonna go to default logic. Look at the stoves, try to find small red canister. Bring me that. And put it on the table to my left. Break. If you find anything with a big flammable symbol on it, that works too. Just bring everything that looks flammable to the table.
I'm going to upscale their stupidity a little bit just because.
Oh
There you
my
cripple.
god.
They're just boys.
You'll hear the sound of shearing metal
Lovely.
as, having looked under the stoves, they have moved the stoves, thus disconnecting them from the pipelines they were on, and then seeing the flammable symbol on the pipe, pulled the pipe out.
That's one way to get gas in the room.
So now,
you know what?
they're
That works.
basically- They're basically now huge gashes in the floor with large quantities of gas flowing out of them, and some just loose piping on a table.
You know what? Fuck it. Just start ripping all the stoves out of the floor. Do it as quick as you
Okay.
can. You got 30 seconds. Do it.
They have the gloves. They're just knocking stoves left and right.
Oh my
One of them
God.
is embedded in a wall.
You were the two most beautiful.
Allison, you feel
I-
Allison, you feel something in the gym shake. If you're still in there, there's now a stove sticking partway through one of the walls.
Oh, that works. That probably happened as I was walking out of the door. I'm like, that works.
Riley, you have you can strongly smell rotten eggs and see the air in front of you shimmering and shifting in the way that
Alright.
gas does when in large quantities and flowing quickly.
All right, we need to leave. You two, let's move. We gotta go. Otherwise,
Alright.
before we breathe this in and die of carbon monoxide or some shit.
All right, they follow you and you're all running. Charles, how's the fight with the fucking gorilla going?
Let's check.
It's good.
Going pretty good.
It's going pretty good. You're holding your own. You've got a lot of like, it is essentially bruising and getting cuts here and there. And the jacket is powering up, but has not given you that power yet.
Yeah.
It's awake though.
Okay. A radio. Allison, do you have a lighter or something to set on fire in the school?
No, but with the right things, I could probably start a fire.
Do you think you can
We
go
could've
through the
used a
outside of the
flare.
school? You're right. I have a plan. I still have my flare. Give me a second. I'm gonna run into the music room with the O'Malley. So go to the O'Malley brothers. Get outside to the front. Find James and keep him safe.
All right, the O'Malleys head out the side door into the recess yard where James is, standing by the portal, helping it close.
All right. The state of the music room. I need
There's
info.
a hole in the roof and a lot of shit knocked over.
Okay.
It's a mess.
Does there happen to be sheets of blank music paper and or books that might or might not be flammable?
There's sheet music and a few books on, musicology or something like that on the walls.
Musicology. Okay.
You get the idea. Music
yeah.
textbooks about the history
Textbook
of music.
Of music. All right, I'm gonna gather them all into a big pile and then use my flare and throw it into the center of the pile and set it on fire.
All right. Does this also mean that you're using your flare?
Not in the way that you think.
I mean, are you sure?
I do not want to use it for the thing that you think you're wanting to use it for. I'm using it to set fire. I'm becoming an arson.
That's
That is
kind
all
of-
that.
That's kind of unfortunate because it's gonna happen if you use that flare.
Does anybody else have anything lighter wise so the DM doesn't get his way? No.
Cords! Fucking, you guys broke a shit ton of things!
If
Why?
Check the wall
Liars.
for wire.
do you want an easy out real quick?
Fire. Fuck. I'm not a fucking alchemist.
Do you guys want an easy out real quick?
Yeah.
As there's a quick break in the song, William shouts at you guys through the walkie-talkie over the sound of the band in the background, saying, "Locker!"
Lockers.
Dude's a
Locker?
smoker!
Fuck his
Got
locker.
lighter.
William, you're a fucking genius. I'll kiss you if I make it out of here. Now, where's his locker?
You're gonna have to check them. Now, I am going to say, these 4 lockers near where Charles has been fighting the gorilla are all busted, and it's clearly none of them, given what spilled out on the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna just start going from top to bottom. In this case, try not to get as close as I can, but just start opening lockers if I can.
Remember, they have locks, so you're gonna have to roll force to rip these open, or tinker to try and pick them.
All right,
Yes,
I'm gonna roll
you could ask
tinker because
him for his
I do have
code.
stuff in that.
There-
So I'm.
There is also another option.
You could
If you
ask him
want-
for his code.
You can also, well, I mean, he's currently busy singing. He was able to give you one word. That was it.
I'm surprised you could hear us do that, but anyway.
I-
I'm gonna just tinker, see if I can open these lockers via lockpicking,
All right.
or just I don't know,
Charles,
jiggling.
the gorilla is pushing you back a bit.
Actually, I'm doing.
Alright.
I'm gonna do a comprehend to see if Kelly remembers where was William's locker from the time she's hanged around him.
All right. You remember that it's near the music room door.
Riley, it's near the
Hmm.
music room.
All
it's
right,
what-
that gives me about 6 lockers to pick. Thanks.
It's one of those that that is near the music room.
Okay, I'm gonna pick this one.
All right, roll.
Fuck.
Yeah. You're not having any luck getting it open.
Okay.
Smell them,
Char-
see if you can smell the cigarettes.
Can you smell the ciggies?
Give it an investigate if that's what you want to do. You know it's on. You know it's one of these 3 on this side of the music room door.
Okay, perfect.
Also, Allison, you haven't moved in a while, and Charles, another attack roll with the gorilla because it is still trying to advance and
Yes.
infect and or just generally kill you.
I assume by this
You
point
know,
I'll probably
kabong.
be here.
As it be. Kabong!
All right, you're holding your own, but it is pushing you back more.
Yes.
Can
Move,
you get around? He can't get
Two to-
around
move-
those halls.
Oh,
move like 2 to 3 more spaces. There you go.
Charles, you gotta give me some more space in here, man.
I can only go, I can only do so much.
Allison, can you do anything?
I'm trying to figure out where I would be at this point.
I mean, this has been going on for a bit.
Fair enough. Can I shank the monkey's ass?
If you want to run up on the monkey and stab it, make a roll.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna stab the monkey in the ass.
Alright, it's a little distracted, so I mean, you know.
If my sheep look, there's. Where's my knife? Be gone, monkey!
Alright.
God, the dice love me today. They give me ones.
You
And
managed to
twos.
Yeah. You managed to stab it. It seems to not really regard you as existing at the moment, though.
Can I stab him again?
I mean, let's see what the other. We gotta go around. Riley.
I'm assuming I can't attempt to pick the locker again.
Not this one. Unless you
Okay.
want to use the luck pointer, risk a
Nope.
condition. you
Okay,
get the
I'll
idea.
do this one.
Alright.
Nope.
Nope, you're not getting this one open.
Oh.
Alright, whatever. Let's see how.
Alright, Charles.
Let's go. Bonk.
Alright, you're being pushed back another few squares.
Beep, boop.
As it rampages down the hallway, these other lockers next to it are all getting thrashed and broken open. It's none of them. Allison?
I will
Yeah, it's still
go and
footloose.
Stab him again.
It's still footloose.
Until we hit the until the next
But-
stage with tornadoes, it's still gonna be footloose.
Just real quick. Has
Yeah.
Kelly been able to see any other tornadoes forming during this entire charade?
Kelly, roll investigate.
Got one.
You can see another one that's getting very close. You guys need to wrap this up.
Guys, whatever you guys are doing, hurry it up. There's another
We're
one about.
fighting a giant bear.
I stabbed the monkey again.
You got
Oh.
its attention. You managed to
Carol.
pretty heavily lacerate its backside, and it's gonna turn and swing an arm back at you.
Uh-oh.
Roll move.
Fuck.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Great at failing, and I have no luck.
You want to risk a condition? Because you're probably gonna get one if you don't.
I guess we'll go with injured.
All right, roll
Move
move.
again.
Don't click injured yet, but just roll move. All right, click injured.
20 dice. 0 success.
10 dice. Well, no, you did
Mm.
roll twice, so.
Yeah, 20 dice. I failed.
All right, take the injured condition and move yourself back quite a long way, because you just got
I got
absolutely
this.
smacked.
Whee! Ow!
Luckily, you haven't been infected, but that's gonna hurt.
You know, for a brick, he flew pretty good.
The monkey turns its attention back to Charles because he's now closer.
Come on.
Charles, roll for
Come on.
combat.
No.
No!
Roll move, or yeah, if you can't re-roll, you're gonna have to roll move to avoid. Risk a condition.
All
We
right.
should have done some more sports, honestly.
You should have used your flail.
You know, honestly, I'm willing to die to not.
I'll risk injured to try and use my shovel again.
All right.
There we go.
Boy.
All right. Do not take injured. Hold the gorilla back just a bit
Gotcha.
longer.
Yeah.
Riley,
Yes.
you're still at the lockers. This thing is very close. You're
I'm
having
gonna
to,
move the other door.
you're having to like. Well, I mean, remember, you were able to smell cigarettes on that side.
Oh, that's true. Fuck, I have to get really
It's-
close to this thing.
It's one of these 3 lockers. You're currently just like flinching back with how close. Like you can feel the wind of this thing's arms moving.
Alright, roll Tinker to open this one.
No,
God!
you're either gonna have to start re-rolling for lockers or try something else.
Fuck it. Can I just, like, take a mantis arm and just try to pry it open like a crowbar?
Roll
I have a
force.
but I'm engaged in combat.
You managed to rip. You managed to rip this locker open. It's not the right one.
God damn
Oh.
it!
All right, Allison. I'm gonna say that you're able to start picking yourself up. Charles, time for another fight.
Time for
Time for
another
the-
fight.
Time for another
Beat 'em up.
exchange of blows.
Come on.
You're holding it back, Riley. You're at this middle locker here between music and art and whatnot.
I'm prying this bitch open.
All right, roll.
Fuck.
No, you're not getting anything.
When is this damn jacket gonna activate?
This day just keeps on getting worse and worse. Alright.
I'm sure it can get worse.
Did you see? I can't see. Wait, I can't see Allison. Is he just out?
Allison's
Oh.
getting up. I
Okay.
assume. Allison, you getting up?
Okay.
Allison's all right.
Hey, Brick, get out of here, man! If you can't fight.
All right, Charles.
Yo!
Exchange of blows time.
Bonk.
You're getting pushed back a little.
Wee hoo.
It's now really close again.
I don't like this.
Riley, what you
Yeah,
gonna
you
do? Allison, what are you doing?
Force! No!
This locker's not opening for you.
Fuck the education system and their stupid inability to make openable lockers.
I'm just trying to get back down there with them.
All right. Well, Charles, what are you gonna do? You gonna keep trying to hold off this beast? Gonna switch up strategy? What you thinking, buddy?
This is a good question. I could try to get the locker open, but I would be. At
We'd
risk
have to
of
switch
being
places, and
slapped.
that's not exactly going to be easy.
You'd put yourself at
Yeah.
risk if you did it.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's gonna have to risk a condition if he's gonna try and open that same locker
Yeah.
again with force.
I'm gonna bust a finger.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You've already
gonna try-
busted my
yeah.
chest by chucking this thing at me.
I'm gonna try to open the locker.
All right, you like pull Riley aside.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Away
Make
from
that
the
roll.
monkey.
Make that roll. You're probably gonna have to make it.
Fuck me.
Oh.
No!
Well, Charles, make a move roll because the gorilla's still swinging. You manage to duck just barely, like you feel your
Whoosh.
hair swoosh out of the way, as the locker that you were trying to break open has now been
Opened.
pretty much destroyed. Riley, roll investigate because Charles is kind of ducking at the moment. You see the lighter fly out of the locker.
Where does it land? Wait a minute.
Let me do a GM roll real quick to see which direction it scatters in.
Oh,
This guy's behind him,
no.
that's up to Allison.
Well, yeah.
Fuck!
It goes flying, bounces off the wall, and skitters down the hall.
God damn it.
Allison,
Where?
you see a bright neon green lighter on the ground.
I know what I must do.
Well, you better start moving, because currently the gorilla's trying to pull its arm out of the wall.
I'll
Oh.
grab the lighter.
Alright, you got
Take
the lighter.
the
What's
lighter,
next?
run!
We're just gonna fucking book it, boys.
Alright.
We gotta get out of here, man.
Allison, roll move to get past this gorilla, because it's kind of blocking the hall a little. Like, passing this thing is not going to be safe.
Don't bail
Where
me
are
now,
we
Allison.
disengaging to? Are we going
Um,
out that door?
Yeah.
I can.
Allison,
There's
I'm
an exit
gonna-
right here as
Allison,
well.
I'm going to straight up
Oh.
say that you're able to run up the slope of its back and vault over it.
Oh, hell. He got to show off. Damn, alright.
We go.
Yeah.
Charles, you might want to get moving too.
Okay.
Music room, lighter. Allison,
Yes, we go.
Alright, you guys are going.
We
you
go.
gotta get out. The entire kitchen's probably
Why are you going
gassed
into
up
the
now.
music room?
Aren't
Yeah,
we supposed
where-
to burn the music
We're
room?
going this way?
The gas is in the cafeteria.
Yeah, but I'm
They
setting
said-
the fire. If we set gas alight in the kitchen, immediately this whole place is gonna explode and we're gonna die with it immediately.
You know what? I'm willing to take that chance. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Explosion!
Alright, just keep moving your tokens. Gorilla's about to get free. And he's loose.
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh
He's
jeez! Oh
coming.
man! Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh jeez! Oh man! Oh fuck! Oh
Allison,
god! Oh
just
jeez! Oh man!
light the lighter and throw it or something. I don't know.
I want to make sure I can actually fucking get to it. Just still.
Allison,
some-
you smell gas. You're getting a
I'm
little...
smelling the gas and I'm lighting the fuse.
Oh no!
I light the thing and throw it.
Alright, roll move, because you're way too close.
This is okay. Explosions are going to be the death of me one way or another.
No!
I needed luck. All I need is to die.
Yes!
You lucky son of a bitch. Allison, Allison, if you'll let me, I'm gonna take control for a second.
Okay.
You throw the lighter, and in a brief moment of inspiration from God, you realize that there's no way you're going to outrun a fucking explosion. You leap, you land on a table, and the force of you landing on it tilts it on its side, and you ride the table through the explosion. And out into the grass. You get a little scraped up on the window, but not much worse than you already were. And the gorilla gets absolutely destroyed by the explosion that rocks out the windows and the doors.
Oh,
Charles-
shit.
And the entire cafeteria just kind of explodes, tables and all. And the school is very much on fire.
I'm just gonna get
As
myself.
a fireball
Fuck it.
just erupts into the night sky.
What the
book
fuck,
it.
you guys?
Boogieing.
I'm moving
Oh, I
you
smell
guys,
like bacon. Let's go.
I'm moving
Get
you
out-
guys
come
back
on,
to the
surfer.
town map. There you
Yes.
go.
Goodbye, monkey.
Goodbye, monkey.
Kelly, where's the next one? We are burning the fucking town down.
Yeah, ignore the flames coming from the school. The education system was dumb anyway.
Oh, I rolled a 2, Reese one. What do I see?
It's down there by the pathway to Allison's house.
It's
Somewhat
over.
near the arcade.
It's over by the path to your house, Allison.
All right, let's book it, arsonist. Is
Let's
James and the
fucking
boys
go.
with us? Do we have the boys?
With this, stage 3 has begun. We're
Oh,
not gonna
thank
take.
fucking God.
We're not
There
gonna
we
take
go.
it. Begins.
Finally.
Switch to the next song, folks.
Sorry that took so long, but boy howdy. All
Hey,
right,
man.
you guys are running towards the portal, and you see something large pulling itself through. Something,
Ah, fuck.
something electrified.
God, none of one of these? Alright.
I fear not you, you big bitch.
Oh my god.
Last time this man got fried.
Absolutely. What if
Well,
I
I got
shoot
fried.
the penumbra gun?
Wait, what?
The gun. Space
oh,
gun.
fuck, the gun!
Space gun.
Space gun. Yes, you're right, space gun.
All right, if you're gonna pull the space gun out, what's going on here? This electrified Wendigo has pulled itself through the portal, spines a bristle, electricity arcing, and given a distorted electrical roar. It's ready to fight you guys.
Riley, remember to calculate for the fucking angle on this bitch. That
Was
gun.
it right or left?
It leans towards the left.
Least towards the red, so aim right. Got
Aim
you.
right. May I roll lead?
Go ahead. James and the O'Malley brothers are also here. All right. Riley, you will
Roll
get
lead.
2 extra dice.
Okay.
Are you rolling to shoot?
Yes. Fuck. I gotta remember what I do for this. It's a D. One of these. D20.
It's
Fuck.
not a d20. It's one of the usual things.
Okay.
If you have it on
Um,
your inventory,
I should.
you can just click on the little button.
That is true.
Here, 1 second. It seems like you don't have the penumbra gun set up. I'm gonna do that real quick.
Not 100%. I got it somewhat set up. Thank
Alright,
you.
I'm gonna up it from 2 to 4 for the lead roll, but then put it back
Right.
to 2 afterwards. There you go.
Okay.
Now you
thank
just gotta hit the little dice button.
Oof.
You got a success.
That's okay.
The beam, this beam of absolute darkness streaks out of the penumbra gun and impacts the arcing electricity of the beast. It seems weakened, but you didn't manage to hit the beast itself.
Fuck. And we got any other plans? Because it's gonna take a little bit to hit to charge this thing again. Think.
Yeah. Charlie,
Yes.
jacket, good
Jacket?
punch, stab, something.
Sure. I don't think it's activated yet.
Why isn't it working?
Good question. I'm still going in.
Alright.
Good question. I'm still going.
Oh, fuck me.
Do I give him lead as well, considering I told him to?
Sure, go ahead and roll lead retroactively.
Okay. I just asked first before. It doesn't change anything.
Oh
Alright,
my
Charles, you're gonna need to move or re-roll or something.
All right. Let's,
Alright, you barely managed to dodge as it takes a weakened swipe at you.
whew.
Can I try to stab it in the ankle to try and bring it to a knee?
By all means. The O'Malley brothers and James are also just kind of standing back and watching. They're not sure. They don't want to get in the way.
11
Uh,
dice.
Oh my god.
Well, no, you're right. 11 dice. Well, yeah, 11 dice. Doing math in my head, but while also trying to keep track of everything is a little difficult. Anyways.
You're all good.
You're gonna need to get a reroll or move. You managed to, just do a combat roll off to the side
Keep
as it takes another swing at you.
keep the music still on. We're not gonna take it.
Yes. We're now listening to We're Not Gonna Take It for the second time.
Yeah.
O'Malley brothers, hit him.
They
Are you
both,
sure that's smart?
Absolutely.
They both nod and run at it.
May I roll lead for them as well?
By all means. I need to check their sheets real quick to make sure I'm rolling the right amount of dice for them.
1 success.
So they'll get 1 dice. Yeah, I don't know why I bothered checking that. Anyways. Let me check the charge. No, wait. That's right. I don't need to check any of the numbers. It's just flat at this point. So that's... I'm sorry that they're this powerful.
Damn.
You know, I respect it though.
Huh.
We gave up a pretty powerful item for this.
Because the thing is, the O'Malley brothers are both like 5 body, 5 force, because they're bullies.
Mm.
And so long as they're the ones using the Rage Rose gloves, it's permanently at max charge. Is it their
Hell
mother?
yeah.
So they get 18 dice, and you gave them an extra one. With essentially a combined punch with the gloved hands, they nail this thing right in the chest. And you guys all hear a lot of things breaking and collapsing as it kind of slumps backwards and falls right back through the portal.
That's right. Fuck you, you big fucking reindeer.
It's probably very, very dead or dying.
So now we just gotta wait for this to close. Is there any more coming up, Kelly?
Let me see.
Kelly.
Oh, by the way, Kelly, we already beat this one up.
Oh, okay.
Kelly, you see a large one coming down between the Firewatch Tower and Allison's house.
You guys are gonna have to go down the trail because there's actually one nearby me between the Firewatch and Allison's home. And
Right.
it's pretty big.
Alrighty. I'll start heading up there. Y'all make sure this one closes before you move on.
Alright, James will stay here, and if you want the O'Malleys to stay here, they will as well.
Take him with you at least.
O'Malley's, come on.
Alright, the O'Malleys start running along the path after you.
Charlie?
Stage 4 has begun. We're now into smoking in the boys' room.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Riley and James, I suppose, are staying near that portal to close it.
Yeah, so you guys can switch songs to Smoking in the Boys' Room. Yeah.
All right, Allison, stop there.
Okay.
You don't even need to roll investigate. You're pretty sure the portal's already open because there is a massive and dense fog rapidly spilling out from the tree line.
I don't like that at all.
What do you see?
A lot of fog.
Oh, I think it's Miss Buffalo.
Miss Buffalo are here. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Hold on. Yeah, no, they were kind of peacefulness into things. It's just when you inhale them, you get, like, kind of...
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it's that night on Halloween.
Now, would you like me to redo my description just now, in case you forgot?
Yes.
So you see a flood of fog spilling out from the tree line rapidly.
What does that correlate to? I don't remember.
I'm not saying you have the wrong alien or whatnot. I'm just saying you might want to run or something. Because
Well, as long
there's-
as I don't inhale it, I'm fine, correct?
Yes. Here,
I have
let
my
me...
bandana on.
Alright, you gonna put that around your mouth?
I've had it on since we went to the first one,
Fair enough.
so I should
You-
be safe.
Alright. I'm gonna say that's gonna give you... Listed as an item. Set it to body and have it give you an extra 2.
Okay. I will do this real quick.
Because that means that while you're in the fog, you will have to roll that, and if it fails, you're hallucinating. But
I'm just gonna call to the others. If you breathe this stuff in, you're gonna hallucinate.
here's currently where the
not freak
fog
out.
is. And
Okay, so I have
This is the
bandana set to
this is
body.
the direction it's expanding. Because it's not shrinking, it's just growing bigger.
Alright.
Kelly chimes in. If you have any water bottles or anything like that, those will help you because this stuff will actually likes water, and it's the only way you can from what we know, to get rid of the hallucinogenic effects that are if you get caught up in one.
Yes. The mist buffalo like water and will go towards it if they see it, but it's also the only way to get the spores out of your eyes.
So I called that back to Charlie and the O'Malley brothers as well.
Alright. The O'Malley brothers kind of just look at each other because they didn't bring water or like anything to cover their faces with.
Yeah, I don't think any of us did,
Perhaps.
aside from my bandana.
And also, it's kind of intimidating seeing a giant, like this fog is so thick you can't see into it even slightly. It's like a wall.
Yeah.
And it is getting closer to you.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
go
don't have
towards
anything
it.
to cover my mouth.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your bandana per square that you move through this.
So 2?
Yeah, it just gives a +2, and it should be using your body.
Okay.
As its stat.
Oh.
Nope. It's okay, I don't need to see. I'm hallucinating anyway.
So you don't realize that you're hallucinating, but you can no longer be certain where you are.
I'm going to just keep going in this general direction.
Roll 1d6. You ended up going that way. It's kind of an irritating one.
No, I understand what you did, but I'm also trying to comprehend how that makes sense. I tried going this way, but I end up back where I was, so I just walked in a circle.
The fog,
yeah.
the fog is
Okay.
getting
The fog not only makes it impossible to see where you're going, but it means that the illusion, the hallucination, is fully contained.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'm facing my house right now, correct?
You are now facing your house. And every time you
Nice.
try to move while you're affected, I'm just going to roll a dice and you move in that direction, basically.
Okay. I'm going to try going up again.
Alright. Actually, to be fair, this should have been a 1d10. Because there's technically 10 directions you can go in. you end up going this way. Charles, the fog wall is getting closer to you, and the O'Malley brothers have
Yeah,
kind of just decided to run from it.
I'm going to follow them.
All right, you guys are now running down the mountain from this rapidly expanding like flood of fog.
Just gonna boogie on out of there.
Oh my
So-
god.
Am I aware that I'm somewhere that I wasn't before, and
You're-
potentially near the portal?
You can feel wind somewhere near you. You can
Okay.
feel a significant breeze, and obviously the portals have kind of like these little tornadoes around them.
So can I follow that sound?
Well, the feel of it on your skin. Yes, you can try to, but again, the hallucinations are still going to make you kind of stray a little.
Okay, so I'm going to try and go here.
All right. I'm gonna roll another 1d6. Move yourself up 1 square. All right. Kelly, you of course can see the huge cloud of fog moving through the forest, and seemingly now following the trail down from Allison's place and the creek that runs alongside it. And Riley, you can see the O'Malley brothers and Charles running towards you with something
Yep.
coming through the forest behind them.
The fuck, you guys towards that way? Why are you running?
Fog!
Fog. Oh shit, fog.
Oh wait,
Okay.
Riley hasn't seen the fog.
I have the fog is
Um,
not a bad thing.
Okay,
It looks-
Kelly's like Riley,
Walk.
heads up if you're still down at the end of the path. The fog
Yeah.
that's heading towards you is a massive hallucinogenic fog that
Oh,
that is gonna screw with you if you inhale that.
okay, how do we fight it?
I don't know if you could fight fog.
It
Can
So-
you get in there to stop the storm?
so
Missed.
one, the thing likes water.
Okay. Let's
Two,
just slowly start
uh,
backing away, Charles.
and it only affects you if you inhale it. So if you manage to get something to cover up your face and such like that to prevent it from yourself from breathing it in, you should be fine.
This is true. Alright, well, we'll just back away. Yes, Charles, that means you too were leaving.
Charles.
We're leaving.
Let's go. Do you have
Okay.
a military surplus store in this town?
We have an electronics store.
That's
and a
not what I
hunting
asked. A hunting store might work.
From the looks of it, it passed the road. You guys.
Okay. So we're safe. The stampeding storm is going away now.
I mean, it's basically just like a fog. It is now just like a river of dense fog traveling down through the right side of town,
I
essentially.
hate to be Allison's family right about now. They're probably
It-
going to do the biggest drug trip in the world.
It is an ongoing stampede of mist. Allison, how are you doing?
Assuming that I can feel the wind got stronger, and I believe I might be near the portal, I'm just gonna stay where I am and just wait.
Alright,
Because I can't fight mist.
that's fair.
With a fan. No.
So, as you stay there for a while, you would be able to feel the wind dying down and then eventually stop. And the band is currently taking a break because they're about to get into like their last 2 songs. So they're having a moment. So we're just pausing the music for a second. Allison's staying by the portal and helping make sure it closes all the way.
Well, I'm on an acid trip.
Charles and Riley, what are you two?
I
I,
was asking.
I'm guessing Kelly's seen the tornado getting smaller and smaller on her end.
Yeah, she can see that.
Oh,
Head,
wait.
just Riley, Charlie, if you can get some water or something.
There's a we're right next to the grocery store.
Try getting some water because I'm seeing the tornado being like smaller and smaller. So I'm guessing someone is in that fog, but I don't know if they have the water they need to actually rinse the spores out. So get that just for once this is closed and the fog is cleared for them.
Okay, I guess we're getting water.
Why?
I'm just gonna give you guys a minute to do whatever you feel like you need to do at the moment before the next thing happens.
I was thinking.
Hmm.
I was originally looking for a military surplus store, but I see there's a fire station.
You want to go into the
the police/fire station, please.
I want to
Fire
find a
station
gas.
was their mother's name.
True. I want to find a gas mask, so I
Alright.
can.
Oh,
You don't think the fire department's gonna be in there?
I mean, currently you guys can see that they're outside, like sitting on their trucks watching the show.
Yes.
They left the
Try to
doors open.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to sneak on in.
No.
I'm doing another investigate to see if Kelly knows any more, like, things setting up.
Yeah.
More breaking.
Charles, I'm
and
gonna say
entering.
that. Charles, I'm gonna say this enough. You can sneak in, and grab one of their like
One-
respirator gas mask
One.
things if you want, and get back out.
Can I grab two?
Roll another sneak if you want another one. You can take 3.
No. Hey, you want a gas mask?
Oh hell yeah!
Here you go.
It's Doctor Who all over again. Just puts on the gas mask.
There you go.
All right, back to the fog.
All right.
All right, there they go. Get some water or something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh right, water.
Into the grocery store. No one's in there. Leave some cash on the counter. Walk out with a water bottle.
Hell yeah.
Wahoo! Wahoo!
What does Kelly see?
So Kelly, you see that there is one more currently that is fairly large and seems like it's going to hit right in the middle of Main Street.
So there's a big one coming.
Okay, where?
Main Street.
We're on Main Street.
Then you're probably
Probably.
gonna see it if you don't move anywhere, though.
We gotta go to Rainbow Man upstate. He needs water.
Okay, yeah, go do that.
Okay, come on.
Just I'm gonna let
No.
the others know in the sense of the O'Malley brothers and James in the sense of there's gonna be a big one showing up on Main Street.
They probably heard you. They'll make their way there.
Okay.
They haven't been consumed by the fog.
Nah, I don't think so.
Let's go. I can't see too good, but...
Just
Can't
ahead,
see shit. I'm just following the dirt.
just
Yeah.
a reminder. Allison may see you guys as something different.
Yes.
You know, honestly, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of
Because I remember from my time with the fog on Halloween, where I was seeing folks as different things with their costumes on.
That's about right.
I don't want to be
Alright.
seen as a weird scorpion with a gas mask.
Honestly, I would be.
that's probably what you're gonna get.
Oh no.
All right, Allison.
You guys wade through the fog for a while, and it does seem to be dispersing slowly. It seems like now that the portal is closed, there aren't more buffalo coming in. So they're all just kind of, going.
They going.
The stampede is concluding finally.
All right. Do I see Allison?
Hello.
You will see Allison. Allison, I assume you just like sat down somewhere, probably.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting down, cross-legged.
Yeah. You are still, from your perspective, it's still fogged. Everything is still fogged. So you can't see them, but they can see you, and it's getting clearer all the time.
Allison?
Do I hear them?
You do not. You are
Excellent.
alone.
I'm just
Oh.
going to sit here and try not to panic.
Can I just poke him? I'm gonna fuck with him. No.
It's up to you. It's your character.
Brandish his knife.
Okay.
Oh.
If I attempt to put the gas mask on this man, he's going to freak out.
Well, I mean, the gas is slowly dispersing. The fog, that is.
All right, so we'll just sit with him and wait for him to.
Like the only reason I haven't deleted the one around you guys yet is because I would risk deleting you in the process.
You know, honestly, I've already gone to the ethereal realm once. I'll do it again.
Yeah, but I don't. Oh wait, no, I can do this. There we go.
Ta-da!
All right, yeah, fog gone. Except Allison thinks it's still there and still thinks they're alone and it's just sitting by a tree
Do I,
surrounded.
do I need if I could just radio Kelly? How am I supposed to do this? Am I just supposed to baptize him in water, or what's the whole deal with this?
Splash them in the face.
Oh, okay. Just like pop open the water bottle and just squeeze it in Allison's face.
Allison, your face is suddenly very damp, your hair is clinging to your head, and you can see you're wet.
I didn't know it was raining.
It's not. I sprayed you with water. Welcome back to the real world, you druggy.
Back monster. Oh no, that's just Riley.
Are you my mummy? No.
I just remembered you being better looking.
You know, honestly, it's probably the gas mask. It doesn't help my complexion. There's something showing up on Main Street though, so we need to go. So get off your wasted ass and let's go.
All right.
Let's boogie.
You guys can hear as Separate Ways begins to play, and a panicked
hell
cry
yeah.
through the walkie-talkie from Ted lets you know that we've hit stage 5. We're hitting critical.
Oh fuck.
Is this
All right,
the final
Allison, here's a
stage?
gas mask.
Okay,
Take
I'm
this,
gonna
keep it
put
on.
it on.
All right, let's go, people. It's World War I out here, bitch. We gotta go save France.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna leave the gas mask on because I think it looks nice.
Oh, same.
We're just gonna cruise in the
Just 3 kids with gas masks on running through a forest.
with
All right.
knives.
That's the vibe.
And you guys probably have James and the O'Malley brothers with you still. They don't have masks, but they're still.
Fine. They'll be our control substance or control group.
What the fuck just happened? I clicked the button.
So
I'm
Kelly's
confused.
probably seen the tornado land finally.
Yes, you see that the portal has opened.
Kelly,
As you stop moving, stop it.
Oh wait, I ate Alice. Wait a minute, there you go.
also
you guys
remember,
can-
folks, Separate Ways.
Separate Ways is now playing.
Yep.
You guys can see. You can kind of see through the portal because of how big it is this time. You see some sort of like sand planet or something, or a desert really.
Uh-oh.
And you see that what has pulled itself through the portal seems to be a massive alien hermit crab wearing half a minivan on its back end.
What the
Oh?
fuck is that crab?
What is this?
That
Charlie?
crab's trying to vibe.
Charlie?
It also seems to
What?
have
What are you asking me for?
It also seems to have some strange green growths around its joints and on its claws.
The fuck is this crab? Why does it look like it's trying to be a junkie or a hippie?
Charlie, do you know anything about this? Because we don't.
Why would I know anything about a hermit crab?
I don't know.
You're
you
a snail. You're
God,
the
in a
same
jacket.
crustacean.
Well,
How do we fight a crab with a minivan for a back?
stab it, punch it, shoot it.
Malley Brothers shrug.
All right,
Anyone got a
I got the penumbra gun. I can just shoot it.
anyone got an oyster shucker?
You guys have 3 flares left, by the way. One for, or no, 4 flares.
Yeah,
No,
Kelly.
yeah, 3 flares. Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys
So-
have Kelly's. You have Allison's, and you have Riley's.
I mean, I can shoot it just because that seems to be the end all be all.
And go for it. Why not?
All right, accounting for the fact that it veers a little bit to the left, I aim a little bit to the right at the crab.
Penumbra gun's at half charge.
Fuck, never mind. All right, I can't shoot. It's at half charge.
I really want to know why the God jacket isn't working.
Good question.
Wait, wait a minute. I'm gonna try something. All right, is my injury? Since I'm injured, am I bleeding?
A little.
Just like smear the blood on my hand and just smack it and just smack the jacket with it.
Now here's my question to you.
Yeah,
Which blood is it that you're smearing?
mine.
You're 2 creatures, Riley. You're
Ah,
a hybrid.
well-
Bug blood or red
Does it
blood?
separate like that? What do you mean?
Yeah, it doesn't separate.
Look, he's got a human circulatory system inside bug fluids. Is he smearing bug fluid juice blood on him, or human blood?
You know what? Fuck it. You want bug fluids or human blood, Charles? Which one is it gonna be?
The bug juice seemed to work pretty good last time.
All right, bug juice it is. Just bug juice.
Bug bug juice.
Allison, how close to behind Charles are you?
I'd probably say a few feet.
All right. You see the red embroidered edges of the scorpion flare out into something more like a flame pattern
Hey,
as the eyes of the scorpion glow.
hey, Charlie, I think you're on fire. But the scorpion seems like
Let's
it's happy.
sacrifice Scorpion
Maybe.
Man and kick this crab's ass.
Go get him, I guess.
Let's fucking go!
This could not possibly go wrong.
Damn
I
it,
don't
go
know.
the shrug. They follow Charles.
I don't have a flare this time, but let's go. I'm O'Malley Brothers.
Guess we're
I
going.
rubbed you with sacred bug fluid. Just use that as you will.
The bug fluid. It helps. Probably.
Bug juice. It's that fucking juice that they gave to kids at kindergarten.
Yes.
All right. Who's doing what? Charles, you were in the lead.
So this crustacean is
Big ass hermit crab, yeah.
it is clearly aggressive, right?
I mean, it's not necessarily acting aggressive, but upon seeing much smaller creature, because again, this thing is fitted itself into a minivan. It's large,
Yes.
and seeing these smaller creatures charging at it, and being that it is a crustacean, it assumes that you're kind of just food, and it is trying
Okay.
to reach for you with a claw. It's not necessarily
Gotcha.
aggressive, but it's not exactly friendly either.
Right. I'm going to attack specifically at the claw.
All right.
Hermit
currently-
crabs then have the one big one.
Yes. Well, pretty much all crustaceans have one claw that's
True.
smaller and used for holding things
Yeah.
still, and one massive claw that's used for cutting. You're on its right side, so it's going at you with the cutting claw.
All right. Well, I'm going to I'm going to flip the. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do my thing first. Let me roll. Okay, one success.
All right. You manage. Well, actually, no, that's right. That's right. It's awake. It's alive.
It's awake. So I was gonna.
Oh.
What? What were you doing?
I'm going to flip the shovel to its serrated side and axe chop upwards at the joint.
The thumb joint.
More the joint just behind the claw.
I don't think you understand how big this thing is.
Okay, thumb joint then.
All right.
No, do I feel like just making Charlie into a god for the next few minutes?
That's
do
right.
we juice him up?
Oh god, do you want to juice him up?
It'd be kind of funny, don't you think?
Shouldn't we save that for finale bit?
I mean, do you want me to? As was already mentioned, there are 5 stages. This is stage 5.
This is the final stage.
So decide to do what you decide to do. But
Juice
you
'em.
managed to your shovel manages to cleave easily through not only the weird green stuff, but then straight through the joint of the hermit crab's cutting claw, leaving it basically useless. As the quote unquote thumb falls off, the green stuff quickly spreads inside the carapace, seeming to take it over, and also seems to be trying to spread inside its claw where it's still attached.
Mm.
Allison, you're on its left side. Its pinching and grabbing claw, which is much smaller and faster, is coming for you.
Well, I'm assuming I probably should dodge this first, considering it's probably much faster than me in terms of hitting.
I mean, yeah.
So
What are you
I'm
gonna
gonna try and get out of its way.
Roll move.
I'm gonna fail.
You don't have any rerolls, I imagine. You could risk a condition. You could play your song. It's up to you.
I'm gonna be quickly right back.
Okay.
Fuck
do,
it.
Allison?
We will do the song thingy.
All right. So you're igniting your flare, and a burst of orange is seen up in the sky. The band quickly stops playing Separate Ways and starts playing Bat Out of Hell.
Very nice.
This would have been much more accurate for jumping out of the building.
Oh, it's fine. Here we go. It's up to you guys to decide when the best time is. I don't get to say.
Time to move again.
All right, re-roll your move. You get 3 successes.
Nice. You know what? I think 2 odds are better than just all in on 1. I'll stab
Alright.
myself with the serum knife.
Okay. It injects
Okay.
the charge of goo into you, and you can feel your body heating up as your blood starts pumping faster, and your body just generally feels a lot stronger. Your nails lengthening, just generally getting more animalistic and aggressive.
I
And
hate
powerful.
this feeling, but goddamn, is it fun! I'm gonna go try and stab the smaller hand to try and make it harder to move the bigger part of the small hand.
Alright, so you're going for like wrist, basically.
Yes, I'm aiming for his wrist.
Yeah, you dodge past the claw itself, and you're going to try and stab that. Alright, roll for it. Alright, you got 2. Let me recheck how much the serum knife gives real quick. Alright. Because I don't think I showed you guys the roll for it before, but you've had it for a while now, so.
I don't think it really matters. This was the last charge.
Yeah. This one only gives a 5d6.
hmm
But, you know, you can always use multiple charges if you want to be reckless. So you managed to get 4 successes technically because of Bat of the Hell, and you take its grabbing claw clean off, which, much like the thumb of the other side, is immediately like overgrown and consumed by this green stuff, and said green stuff is now also trying to grow up through its arm.
Mhm.
Okay,
It seems
back.
it seems to have realized this is bad and is now curling itself up into the minivan to protect itself.
Alrighty. Probably go.
The O'Malley brothers, James and Riley, are also still here. If they would like to do anything or be told to do anything.
O'Malley Brothers, knock that minivan off his ass.
Got it. They both run at it.
Can I roll lead?
Yeah, go ahead.
Does absolutely nothing.
Yes, they only get 18 dice. What a tragedy.
What a tragedy.
What a tragedy. Only
Only
18
18.
dice.
Good lord.
3 successes.
They punch from like either side because they, circle around it, and absolutely destroy the minivan it had been using as its shell, which rips it off of the hermit crab, and it now seems quite distressed. Its back end is completely covered in this green stuff, as you can now see.
Curious. Charlie, try and take his neck. Or
Sounds
whatever
good.
bit
Well,
of neck
there's
it
no
is.
neck on a crustacean, but I'll take it.
Do what you can to that area then, in general.
I'll
Destroy
give it a
the
crunch.
mouthful region.
Destroy the
Break
mouthful.
his
Oh my
fucking
God.
face in.
Yeah!
All right, and that's an extra 10d6. That's not the right thing. There we go. So you get 2
Another
successes. You get 2 successes. You feel the exoskeleton crunching a little under the force of your shovel, but it doesn't seem to do too much more than that.
Yes.
Can I move over to try and stab it in the eye?
I mean, yeah, you might want to do that quick though. Your song's ending soon, and then we're back to separate
Try
ways.
to stab it in the eye then. You want me to roll move first or attack?
Just roll. Hit it.
I hit him. I hit him good.
You got 4 successes. You managed to take one of this thing's eyes off. It now just has the one left, and more of the green stuff has now grown over where the eye stalk was.
Can I shove the broken baseball bat that's jagged into the other eye while I'm over here?
Sure.
I don't have that on here, so do you want me to just roll force?
Yeah, just roll force. Because it's not really designed to do anything, so it's not really going to give you any extra dice. You managed to get 2 successes, which is enough to jam it into the hole. You'll notice as it, is stabbed into it, that the green stuff starts to grow up over the baseball bat as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I meant the other eye that was still open, not the one
Oh.
I stabbed already.
Ah, well, that eye is now also gone, and the green stuff is still growing over it. Bat Out of Hell has ended, no more bonus from that, and Separate Ways picks back up. So you manage to stab the broken baseball bat through the thing's other remaining eye, but you can watch as the green stuff grows over that eye as well, and then starting to go up the bat towards your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna let go and just kind of step back.
All right. This thing is now blind and very distressed. It is kind of like scuttling back and forth and waving its antenna and arms about as its legs try to get it somewhere that it'll hopefully be safer.
Riley, what's the penumbra gun at?
It looks at the gun, see what charge it's at.
It is fully charged finally.
All right, we're good.
All right, Charlie, get out of the way. Same with you, O'Malley's.
Sounds good.
Don't forget gems as well.
We're just gonna step aside. James has stopped. I assume it's by
James-
Riley.
Yeah, James did not get into the fight. He stood back by Riley in case Riley needed help, or someone else told him to do something else.
You know, honestly, I applaud the man. Anyway, shoots to the left, account, aim right to account for the left. I gotta make this a 2 because it's we're not being led.
Yeah.
And then
Unless
Fire.
Allison.
yeah, unless
Allison.
Allison.
Unless Allison wants to.
I mean, I did tell him to shoot it, so
Roll lead. It's
No,
that
it does
easy.
nothing.
No extra dice. Roll it.
All right, rolling it.
You manage to zap it, and it takes the hermit crab is now gone, but the green stuff apparently was its own entity and is now laying in the road, and is starting to grow across the pavement.
Guys, the green shit ain't leaving.
got it.
Anyone got
gonna-
fire?
I'm gonna go into the bar.
You go into
Get
the
a
bar.
Molly.
I'm in the Molotov cocktail.
Get a Molly.
I assume, yeah, you probably. Well, wait, no, you threw William's lighter.
Yeah, I
Then
had
then
to.
Then again, it's a bar. You probably find a lighter under the counter.
Ladder.
Half-lit cigarette, honestly.
I'll
Fair.
I'll give you a free lighter. It's a bar.
Yes.
I shouldn't, but I'm going to. And I mean, it's the finale. Come on, let's go.
So, shove a bar rag into a bottle of whiskey, chug it. Not really.
You're a child.
Can't promote underage drinking on Oogie's stream. Wink,
I
wink.
know.
Bad.
All right. Shove
You
the
have-
rag in the bottle and come
Roll a
out.
tinker for me. How about? That's
Alright.
what I'll make you do. I'm not gonna make you look for any of the materials because it's a bar, but you do have to roll a tinker. You are not sure you can make it's less you make a bad one and more just you don't have the confidence to make one right without hurting yourself.
Oh my god.
But you know who is good at tinker?
Riley.
Riley.
What?
Allison runs out of the bar and throws whiskey, a rag, and a
Oh,
lighter
God.
at Riley.
This is not a time for a
Make
drink.
fire. Make fire. Unga bunga, make fire.
Fine, alright.
Riley makes a Molotov.
There, take it. Alright, chuck it. I don't know.
Allison,
Okay.
have a Molotov.
I light the rag. And
Roll
then
your
I
force.
chuck that bitch.
Roll force, you're throwing it.
You're terrible at throwing things.
You might want to do something about that. Actually, 1 second. You are still under the effects of the knife.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that.
Nope, you're gonna need to re-roll or something.
Well, fuck. I don't know what the angry condition does, but you know what? I'll risk that, I guess.
All right, do a re-roll.
I'll take it.
2 successes. The Molotov impacts the green stuff and it immediately catches a light before it can reach off the street.
Fuck you,
Portal?
green stuff.
The portal is still open and is not shrinking though, despite how close the O'Malleys are to it.
James, O'Malley's get in the portal's range. Go. Don't touch the green shit, though.
Also, at this point, you'd all hear Ted yelling through the walkie-talkies. We've reached the final part. We should have his location finally. Keep a lookout around that last portal. And the band begins playing their signature song, some might say, "Heavy Metal" by Sammy Hagar.
All right.
Oh my god.
You guys have 2 theme songs left. So you're gonna start gathering around this last portal.
Yep.
All right, here's a more defined location,
Oh.
rather than just in this general space and all that.
Want me to go down, go where you guys are at?
Yeah, get down here.
Okay,
Don't get in the fight though.
will do. Kelly's gonna use the slide to slide down, and then it starts running.
Riley.
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 Let's go.
Sorry, I got pulled away from something.
Get over here. We're fighting donuts.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Riley.
Okay, Kelly's coming. I'm coming up. Hi guys.
Hi.
Oh, when did you come down from the tree?
Just now. Alright, what's coming out of this bitch?
All right, you guys are standing around it, and you can see into the sand planet.
Mhm.
And what you see through it is just dust storms and sand and dunes for miles and miles and miles and miles. But you see a light in the distance, what almost seems like a pair of headlights
Oh.
that are cutting through the sand and trying to make their way back to the portal.
Guys, back
What is-
away from the portal just slightly. I see something.
Yeah, we all can, Kelly.
I know! I'm cheating! I'm sorry!
Nobody.
guys-
Nobody.
As it slowly emerges from the sandstorm, you see, something that looks like the front half of a minivan, strapped to a whole lot of scientific machinery. Practically a just metal stage with wires and electrodes and other fancy doodads.
Holy cow.
I think
And
we're on Ted's dad.
and a very grungy, sandy, patchy clothed scientist standing at the helm of this strange contraption as it tries to pull itself through the sand with great difficulty. Anyone who's looking through the portal want to roll investigate? Because of course it's not going to be that easy.
Sure.
You guys can see,
Big brain.
most of you have seen the inside of the ship in the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see what looks like several of those ships
Oh shit.
flying after it through the sky as it's trying to make it to the portal in time.
What the?
This is a Rick and Morty reference in a nutshell. Do we really want to be standing?
Yeah, 'cause we gotta close this the moment that happens.
So how do we want to measure this? What's the equation here? One person per time based off of portal closing.
The portal isn't closing yet. The people back at the main machine have to close it after they find out you have him. Then
Gotcha.
the devices you guys have decide, how quickly it closes based on how close you are to it.
How do we want to measure this?
I don't know. Wait for the minivan to get through.
Okay.
The minivan is still driving and it's still trying to get there, but the ships start closing in. And as it gets maybe honestly 100 feet out, maybe less, 50 feet, something like that, you can see as it starts to slow and stall as the sand around it starts to shift and sink.
Uh-oh. How do we want to do this?
Part of me wants to go through the portal. The other part's saying no.
Our minds are linked on that one.
I'm going to give you guys a minute.
Our minds were linked on that one. I wanted to go in as well. But we don't have anything to fight a spaceship.
Penumbra gun.
That thing's it's barely even half charged.
Well, Sand God?
Unless you got a European fucking charging cable for Penumbra gun via jacket.
Okay, fuck it. We're going in the portal, boys. We're
I,
going in. Because I don't know what else we're supposed to do.
Jesus Christ.
Let's.
I get the
boogie.
feeling this is the wrongest thing to do, but we're doing it.
do I go in?
Might as
I don't know.
well.
Oh god, okay.
We're going in respawn.
All right, all for one and one for all.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Alien planet, let's go.
Bucket.
You guys run through the portal. Well, leap more like. It's not exactly flush with the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get to the
And you-
minivan.
Yeah, you land in the sand. Roll move to just, book it to the minivan to go get the scientist. Riley's
Cool.
moving, Kelly's moving, Allison's moving, Charles
Gonna move.
is moving. Charles,
Yes.
you feel your jacket feeling like it's getting a little looser, maybe moving a little.
Oh,
You good? You good, buddy?
I can only imagine. Desert planet. Scorpion.
Natural environment for a jacket with a scorpion on it. Got you.
Desert god.
Yeah,
Should I take off the jacket?
The scorpion sand god was already awake, but now
Now we ride them.
Charles, I'm assuming
Yes.
the others took the lead because you were the last to roll move. So Charles, you get to roll investigate by yourself as they're running out to the minivan.
Beautiful.
You notice that the sand is taking on a particular shape in the way it flows around you in the wind. You seem to have a large scorpion-like shape around your
see.
body.
I'm going to keep moving.
All right.
I'm not sure if this is a bad thing.
All right. So you guys make it to the van. The scientist is kind of waving at you guys from the top of the minivan, but obviously is not going to try and jump for it like this as the van is continuing to sink.
How do we solve sand sinking problem?
Kelly looks around and probably sees what fucking is up with Charles and goes, "What?"
Can we toss
Good
him a
question.
rope or something?
Jump for it, old man.
Wait,
I don't think he's going to.
oh, hold on. That jacket has a desert god in it.
Yes.
Yes.
Could we do something with the desert god? And
We're running out of time.
I'm running out of fluids.
I'm
to be able to
talking
make
about
another
making the sand
sacrifice.
solid and trying to help the scientists out.
Charles, can you ask the jacket nicely?
I
Charles,
don't. How do I?
Charles, you want to do a thing?
Yes, I want to do a thing.
All right. Let me check your sheet real quick because I want to make sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Go for it.
Yeah, we should be good.
Cool.
All right, buddy, here we go.
Oh no.
Go ahead and just roll force, no items.
Just roll force. All right, let's boogie. Oh,
With
successes.
two successes, as you reach an arm, let's say, well, you tell me, what are you doing? What force are you exerting into the world around you?
into the world around me.
Like, are you just reaching an arm out? Are you flexing? Are you reaching up towards the spaceships? What are you doing?
I'll reach towards the spaceships.
As you reach toward the spaceships, you guys could all see as more sand seems to gather around the tail of this sort of invisible scorpion shape around him, and then lashes out, puncturing right through one.
Jesus Christ!
Before retracting.
Charlie,
Let's see.
use your magical hippy dippy bullshit and save the scientist.
Sounds good.
It's still heavy metal. Rose.
We're
I
still
have-
we're still on Heavy Metal by Sammy Hagar. It's still on loop.
Yeah.
Until the portal closes. It's Heavy Metal all the way. What next, buddy?
Probably try to keep the rest of the ships off,
Don't get the scientists.
or help the scientist. Yeah, that also might help.
Yeah, you know the thing, we ran in this desert
Out of
planet
immediate danger,
bullshit.
you know?
Just roll force and let me know what you're trying to
Alright.
do.
I'm gonna. So is our goal to get the scientist out of the portal?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to
He's
do that.
why this is all happening.
Try and help that out. Like push,
Don't
Like-
pull.
like grab to
pull,
pull.
well, pull.
Alright. So you manage to you reach out with the hand towards the scientist, and something like before, I mean the tail is already dissipated, but something like before, except this time a large scorpion claw forms. And you manage to reach out with it, and you don't really close it on him, but you kind of like, as a fork, lift him up by his arms on either side. And then just bring him over and set him down, I assume.
Yeah.
So he's now on stable sand with the rest of you guys, seeming very confused and startled, but obviously glancing towards the portal like, should we go?
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Teddy Man. Go.
Come on!
All right,
We
and
book it to the portal.
he's booking it.
Now we've all run.
Zoom.
All right, give me your move rolls. Scientist is
All right.
obviously ahead of you guys because he's kind of
Fuck.
already in a fight or flight and panicking.
I'll grab Riley when I run. Consider it one success for us both.
All right. So Allison, Riley, you two are moving. Kelly, you're moving. Charles, you again are kind of lagging behind a little.
Yeah.
Charles,
Yeah.
you feel something moving in the pocket of your jacket.
Going to
Time snail.
take Pi out while I'm trying to boogie.
The snail seems to just be looking at you.
I'm gonna
Actually looking at you for once.
look back at it. Is it trying to communicate with me?
It's just like, sup, bitch. No.
It seems as though it's trying to reach some sort of understanding with you that you might not have even
Understanding.
realized.
I see. I'm gonna stop running.
All right.
The fuck,
Kelly kind of.
Charles?
Kelly will look back. And Charles, what are you doing?
I think the snail wants me to stay.
What?
Listen, man, sand planet, giant alien spaceships, not exactly
Sam's
a
run from
notable
doors and gets
sacrifice.
everywhere. Let's go. We'll get you a
Okay.
sand castle.
I don't think I was meant for your version of the 80s anyway.
Hold
Listen,
on.
man, our
hold
version
on.
of the 80s is a lot safer than this version of the 80s, if I'm assuming correctly.
Kelly goes up to Charles and places her hand on top of Pi, in the sense of the shell.
Roll comprehend. Kelly.
We have aliens trying to
So-
kill us.
Kelly, you can see what Pi sees.
Mhm.
And Pi can see that if nobody stays behind to deal with those ships, that they're going to find you guys again, and they will destroy your world.
We need to deal with the ships.
And also that you know, like, what with the Sand God, Charles is pretty much the only one here equipped to do that. And after it's done, the snail is going to take him wherever time dictates he's meant to be next.
Well, shit.
All
This
times
is-
come to an end, and this is Charles's time with you.
This is where I'm
Man,
What?
you ain't a rental. Wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
God
Time
fucking
bullshit.
damn it, Charlie.
Listen here, Samurai Jack. You fuck it. Jesus. All right.
Good luck, Charlie.
All right.
Thanks. You guys too.
But,
All right.
Nice meeting you. You're a good friend. Fuck
See
the
you in the
monkey.
time weave, I guess. I don't know.
Fuck
I'll
the monkey. Can we all agree on that? I say as
Fuck
I'm getting
the
through the
monkey.
portal.
Fuck the monkey. I'll see if I can see you guys again. For now,
Later.
See you in a
I'm
few
gonna
years,
go deal with
Charlie.
those ships. Yeah.
Come on, Kelly. We gotta go.
Kelly looks back at the portal and looks at Charlie, and oh god, this is actually
pull
breaking my
her, pull.
heart.
I'm pulling her through.
No!
Good luck,
Listen,
guys.
Samurai Jack's got his own shit. We gotta move.
After
Alright.
I get Kelly through the portal and everyone's through,
Yeah.
give a wave
Alright.
to Charlie and get on the radio.
I'm
Close the
gonna-
portal.
I'm gonna put
Alright.
the snail back in my pocket, take my Walkman out of the other pocket, put my headphones on, and head back towards the other ships.
All right, and as you do, the others can watch as a giant golden sand scorpion forms around you as the portal slowly closes. And heavy metal concludes. And the portal is gone.
So, guys, how do we explain how the weasels is on fire and the school?
Natural accident.
Oh shit, we're by the school, right?
You guys now have a very confused scientist who seems somewhat
Yeah,
relieved.
for
seeing
bringing
that
him with us.
he's with you guys. The band is still playing, by the way.
What's up?
That's all still there.
What's your name, nerd?
David Logan, scientist.
Oh,
Ah.
hey, we know your son.
Yeah, he's been kind of helping us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Wait,
think we
just
should go to him.
I think we shouldn't have someone who's been missing for years just show up in the middle of a concert while the entire town is there.
How do you want to handle this?
Have him
just-
wait at the treehouse.
I got a better idea, boys.
Oh,
you guys hear Ted over the walkie-talkie. Did you get him?
yes, we
yeah,
did.
we did. We're gonna chill out
Get
at
him over
Jan's
here.
for a
We
bit.
need his help to shut the machine down.
Okay, fair
Wait,
enough.
you guys can't shut it down. Okay, never mind, Mr. Logan. We're going to see your son now. Let's go.
We fiddled with your time machine. And,
By the way, is it Mr. Blue Sky
You'll see in a second.
with order wise?
Go, go,
Oh,
go.
I'm sorry.
The music isn't
Go.
playing right now. Go.
Go.
Oh.
Kelly.
Traffic
What?
cone's already
I
moving. Let's go.
misclicked.
All right.
There we go.
So you guys are heading back,
Mhm.
and there's a huge crowd. Pretty much the entire town is here, which of course is the reason why no one's noticed the town is on fire. But pretty much the entire town is here, and they're all listening to the music, enjoying, having a great time. You guys, you see William up at the microphone, singing his heart out. You see the Park family. Well, that is Kevin Park, Trevor, and Sarah, all playing their guitars of bass or electric, depending. And of course, Kelly, you see your dad on the drums, kind of near the back.
Oh my god.
But you guys managed to sneak around the crowd pretty easily and get back to the car wash itself behind the stage, where Mr. Ryder and Ted are kind of arguing about the fact that neither of them knew how to shut the machine down before they started it.
Hey,
Guys!
girls, we brought the big man himself back. Please turn off the machine now, quickly.
Before it
David
explodes.
quickly dives into it. Ted taking a moment to be awestruck that he's getting to see his dad again, and then immediately just right, work. And Mr. Ryder just kind of giving a harumph that the dude he's supposed to be listening to and is in charge of him is back. And
You argue like a married couple.
a few minutes pass, and they manage to calm the machine down. And with that, Ted looks back at all of you, and he kind of hugs onto his dad's side, and his dad also, Mr. Logan, David, looks at all of you and smiles. He's like, "Thank you all for bringing me back. I didn't think there'd be a return trip."
Aw, shucks, it was nothing. Time warp nonsense and
I mean, I-
space weird shit.
I didn't plan to stab myself with this knife, but you know what? It kind of happens.
My
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Okay. I
We've been
can't say I
dealing with some
understand that,
stuff.
but
We've been dealing
It's
with
a
some
long
stuff.
story. Just get with your
Well,
fam.
yeah, you can tell me all about it, but I think it's time for a long overdue reintroduction to this town that I love so dearly.
There you go.
And
Take some
he
time off.
walks over to the stage. Ted does a quick call out on the walkie-talkie, and the band switches to their final song for the evening. The song that you might say plays as the exit to the show, I suppose, a credit song of sorts.
Come on, guys, let's get in the group.
Oh, we
Mr.
grew
Blue
up-
Sky.
Oh my god.
Mr. Blue Sky begins to play as the storm overhead clears now that the machine's off. The sky once again visible. David comes up on stage, his son at his side. The crowd, those of them who recognize the old scientist after all his time away, cheer loudly, seeing him again, surprised that he'd make his reappearance here of all places during a sudden unannounced. I'm getting emotional.
Aw.
I take the gas mask off, pull the hood and
Oh
bandana
yeah, we've been
down.
wearing gas masks the entire time.
Yeah.
Just
And-
write this scene yourself. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit back for a minute.
Take it all off.
We did it, boys. We saved the world.
Go
Put
up
an
on
arm around Riley's shoulder and a hand on Kelly's.
Go up on stage, celebrate.
Oh no, I don't do stage acts.
Nah, we're not getting on stage. Fuck that.
We're not getting on the
Let the
stage.
let the family have their moment. We're having ours.
Yep.
I'm gonna miss Charlie.
You know, he was a man in a gas mask with a time-wandering snail. But he did it. He's
I really
fighting
wanted
the big
to know.
fight.
Really wanted to know how that god would react if I stabbed him with that knife. But guess it'll never happen now. At least until we see him again.
So, what do you think's gonna happen in high school?
Fuck if I know.
Oh God.
Because I mean, do you think we're gonna get set back because the school's blown up?
I'm pretty sure school's done for the year.
Okay.
It's been done
You
for
don't
the
think they're
year
gonna make
since
us do,
all
like-
those.
Homeschool
Oh.
stuff, right?
We're definitely having to do homeschool now.
Oh no,
If anyone finds out what we've done, oh
nobody is.
boy.
We burn the evidence. I mean, the only way they'd be able to find out is that if they see that stove in the wall.
Even then, I don't think they will.
You think they're gonna blame it on buffalo or just wild animals? Maybe a bear?
Just to say someone didn't actually leave something plugged in that kind of caught fire.
That's on both accounts for the industrial area and for the school. Somebody accidentally left something plugged in.
Yeah. This sounds fucking weird. But God, do I love it here.
I was gonna say this sounds weird. We're a bunch of fucking kids saving the world from alien nonsense.
I don't think we're saving the
Trying
world.
to
I
just-
think we're just saving our slice of planet.
I mean, to be honest, if it wasn't stopped here, where else do you think it would have gone?
Alabama?
Everywhere, Five Head.
I know.
We did it though. We saved it. We did good. I'm going to need to see a doctor though, because I think I'm still bleeding.
Oh yeah.
I think we're all injured.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my arm might be just a wee bit fucked.
You know, as much as I love Charles, he did toss that wild animal at me through the hallway of the school. So I don't know if I can entirely thank that man.
But the thing is, he bought you time.
He did.
Well,
There we go.
who wants pizza?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Right after the concert, we're
Once the
getting
show's
some
over,
goddamn
obviously.
pizza.
Once the show's over, we're getting pizza.
Hell
For
yeah.
Charles.
In honor of Charles.
For Charles.
And we never mentioned that I started. Wait a minute. I looked down the street at the fire we started. Please tell me that more buildings are not on fire. Just we want fire in the street.
No, pretty much all the buildings are spread out enough that you didn't have to worry about anything like that.
What about the fire in the middle of the road? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, well, that didn't leave the road. I mean, it's still
Okay.
going, but it's not.
Oh my
I'm just gonna ignore that.
Nothing bad happened.
And that's the end.
Wild raccoons.
Wait a minute. The badger.
Probably fine.
Oh no.
You mean the parasite one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll still be there.
Still stuck in a tree.
We're really bad at damage
And-
control.
As the credits roll and you guys finish your talk and the music fades out, the camera pans back this way and further away, back past James's house and his farm animals. And then up through the trees, and for a brief moment you see a skeletal badger stuck on a branch, just kind of hanging out, bobbing its head to the tunes a little bit as they fade, and then up out past the treehouse and up into the sky. And that's where season 1 ends.
There we go.
Wow.
That was a
There
ride
we
and a
go.
half. But no, Charlie, I'm gonna be sad about that.
I was glad to be part of the last few.
Yeah.
Aww.
Unfortunately, Joey got in contact with me saying that he was planning on doing a lot more job hunting come spring, and he's
Yeah.
probably not going to have time for sessions while doing that, and up until he knows what his new schedule is and such.
Sadly
So,
not.
so he was going to have to step out.
I may be back
Aww.
someday, but for now
Aw.
it's gonna be pretty
Well,
busy. for me.
We
We
look
just
forward to
got
your
you.
return.
I know.
I was gonna
I'm
say, what
sorry.
kind of rental are you? No.
I know. It's
He
rough.
It
was,
was-
here. He was here on borrowed time.
It's
it
here on
was-
borrowed time.
Pine.
It was true.
I would like to say
Yes.
it was.
It was a good ending, you know.
It
I'd
was
say.
a great experience having you here, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I genuinely
Fogger.
enjoyed having you here
Yeah.
and playing
Oh,
Charlie the way you did.
Time cop now.
It was
Time cop.
very enjoyable to have you here.
Well, I
He is-
appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Oh.
He did
Oh, just
leave
you
us.
two shut up and kiss
Wait,
already.
wait,
God
wait,
damn it.
wait. He did leave us with a yes. The challenger.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, God damn it, fuck you, Charlie.
Oh, never mind. You suck. You left us at the challenge.
Then you threw a fucking animal at me. No.
Well,
It's fine. Nah, Charles gets to go on and be a traveling, wandering, vagrant time adventurer, helping
Time-
people wherever he should go and whenever they should need him.
That's a way to end the season.
There you
yeah,
go.
man.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say, despite having to delay it as much as we did, this was well worth having waited that much time in all this.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Also, Kuma, I fucking found a version of the Force theme specifically so it wouldn't be out of place, and then you just didn't. Like I was going to describe a beautiful moment where Kevin Park, in solidarity with you for being a fan of Star Wars, stood solo stage and played a guitar solo that was the entire Force theme while everyone else stood back just for you, and you didn't do it. Kevin Park was gonna have a moment just for you. It was gonna be a 3-minute guitar solo of the Force theme in your honor, and you said no.
I said no, but we had perfectly good moments nonetheless.
We did, but I'm still upset that I spent time before the session specifically looking for this, and you didn't use it. Like I was late to show up because I was writing that if it happened, and I guess whatever, it doesn't matter.
I mean, Kelly will still go up the stage, but once the show is over, type of deal. Unlike,
Yeah.
I was half tempted. Like when we were in that hall, I had a good angle in the music room. I was willing to just fire the flare straight at that pile of papers and just light it up.
Yeah.
But I was like, he already has the lighter. He already did the thing. It's just like it's done and over. The moment's passed.
Yeah.
And then I ran and got blown out a window safely.
That too. Yeah. See, Agent got his moment.
I
couldn't
got
stop-
two more. I got the somersault over a monkey and then jump out a window on a table.
and
That
Lady
was the
Luck wasn't
highlight
as
of
much of an
this.
ass to you this time around.
Tonight, Lady Luck decided to give me a break.
This is the season finale. She gave you She gave you Christmas Day, basically.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Despite
like,
the roles I still did fail, it was still
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
very much enjoyed it.
yeah, because
This was a great finale respawn.
this
I
was
applaud you.
amazing.
You all are welcome. And at some point in the future, whenever you think you all are ready to go at it again, we can schedule a day of the week. We can still be Sunday. We can switch back to Thursdays.
Are we gonna
And
need to find a new
we'll
cursed
st-
player?
Maybe.
Nah, like having to, because the thing is, season 1 was definitely balanced for 4 people, because I was planning on having 4 people from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And so going down by one person partway through, I had to find a fill-in. But if we're starting, like, basically, however many people we have when we start a season is how many people I need to continue it. We can get more if we want, but if we start season 2 with 3 people, we can do fine through the rest of season 2 with just 3 people.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, if you guys have someone you want, then we can see about getting a 4th for season 2. Like the option is available. But we don't need a 4th person, but obviously I'm not against the idea.
Mhm.
Just gotta let me know.
I like how Kelly didn't do
Absolutely.
much.
Kelly, you spotted for us. That was important. What do you mean?
we probably would have ran around the town like headless chickens. We probably would have went to the library/town hall at some point, not knowing nothing would have been there.
Right?
Mm.
So what you did was important. And remember, you're not a fighter. This was a violent session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did everything you and your character could have done. It wasn't going to just be really weird and out of place.
Was it bad that I was expecting some sort of shitstorm to happen at where Kelly was?
Yeah,
No.
I wasn't gonna drop anything immediately on you, of course, but I did put a few close to you just to make you nervous, you know? I can do that much, reasonably.
But Charlie's gone.
Yeah.
He's not dead. It's better than Charlie being gone is better than Charlie being fucking dead.
He's
It's
off
true.
on other adventures.
He's
Now
doing his own
having
thing.
unlocked
He's living his life.
now having unlocked the true power of the jacket.
He's saving the multiverse.
Saving the world. He's saving our time. Who knows?
He's
Maybe somebody will
Gandalf
come
the
back and kill
Grey.
our babies.
He's
You never know.
Gandalf.
He's out
God.
traveling the timelines.
He's Gandalf the Red.
To the time warp again.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Sees
Anyways,
alien spaceship. You shall not.
Should we do
pass.
experience
Pretty
points or no?
I
We
mean,
need
if you guys want experience points, I give you experience points. Yeah, I suppose I might as well, because they'll transfer over to season 2. Actually, you know what? Fuck it.
What?
Well, no. Let me find the book real quick. There it is. It's been a few weeks. All right. So first off, I want you to all immediately give yourselves 5 points for beating
Two, three,
season 1.
4, 5. So 5 points just instantly?
Just 5 points instantly. You can immediately up one of your skills if you want.
Okay.
And then after you have given yourself and/or allocated those 5 points, however you like, whatever, then I will go into the questions and potentially give up to another 5 points.
Okay. Got it. Got my 5 points.
All right.
Actually-
and the rest of yous allotted your 5 points.
Yep.
Kuma.
Yeah, I did it.
Joe, you don't need to, of course, but
No,
all right.
it's fine.
Yeah. So all right. So here's the questions. And of course, give yourself an experience point for each one you can answer correctly. And if you have 5, you can use them on a this or that. You get the idea. So, did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Yes.
Nope.
Fucking.
If you did, give yourself a point. Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
That's kind of a yes for all of us.
We
Yeah.
burned down a school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use or struggle with your pride?
That's a yes.
I would say yes.
All right. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I blew myself up.
Everyone's a yes for that. And of course, the most interesting question of them all every night. Have you learned something new, and what is it? Who would like to go first?
The power of friendship defeats. Oh, no.
Friendship.
Friendship. Alien fluids are a great substitute for a scorpion-infused god jacket.
I'll accept
Sure.
that. Go ahead
Hell
and
yeah.
give yourself a point.
I would say we learned that Charlie has been chosen for a greater purpose in what he intends to do, and that we may get to see him again at some point in the future.
All
that
right,
acceptable?
That's acceptable.
Figuring out what Ted's dad actually looks like.
Yeah, you've actually seen the man now.
He drove a van.
He had half of his van. I wonder where the other half went.
Crap.
You crab.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
So-
Yeah, that's all of us, cause Joey can't go, cause Mans is fighting time.
I got 5 in sneak now.
Sneaky small person.
Got 5 in sneak, 5 in move, 5 in investigate, comprehend, and empathize.
I'm going to just. Fuck it. We'll just throw both points into contact. Why not? That is all my points. And something is more of a note for myself than anything, but for the sake of saying it out loud, what Allison probably did after that night was take the firefighter respirator that was given to her and drew a scorpion on it in memory of Charlie.
Oh yeah, we stole gas
Fair
mask.
enough.
Kelly would also draw something in her journal with the scorpion. In a sense of things.
Actually, you know what? Better yet, we will engrave it onto the hunting knife.
Fog.
There you go.
The iconic item has been upgraded to a memorial item.
Mount on the wall. There you go.
Kelly has one of her pages just talk with the details of Charlie and his stuff. As a bit of a memorial on her end of drawing Charlie.
Riley's gas mask was painted like a crown and committed crime. No.
But yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
That's it. You can
That's-
go home, I guess.
Hello.
Show's over. Movie's over. Go home.
That was a good movie, boys.
I'm trying to think of where to send these guys off to.
Fair
Herb.
enough.
So I'm doing another D&D. Critical Role's running a rerun, I think, today. So
I don't. Arcadium's currently doing more work stuff than the actual D&D stuff today. And I don't have anyone else that I follow from Innocence of D&D was.
I know they're not online right now, but I'm pretty sure you could send them over to this great guy known as Mr. Respawn.twitch.tv.
it's time to advertise. Respawn on Twitch. Let's just start plugging it everywhere. Put it at the map.
Because to those that were unaware in Oogie's stream, Respawn here does stream every so often as well. And he is a great person.
You too
Well,
want to see the Spooky
yes.
Man stream? You too can subscribe to Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. Respawn. Just find the yellow skull with the clown things, and you'll find the spook. And then make sure you have the Twitch app to be able to keep track of those notifications to know when Respawn and or Miss Oogies is streaming.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm done. When am I getting paid for these advertisements?
Oh my
plan
god.
I didn't ask for this.
But you got it because we appreciate you.
We
Oh,
really do. You do a really good job with this.
Well, now I'm feeling a little guilty for what's coming.
Uh-oh.
Season 2 is not going to be nearly so nice.
Time
It doesn't
for
have to be
guns.
nice. A good story doesn't have to be nice to the protagonists of its story.
It's true. A good story is often awful. To its
I'm mainly
protagonist.
concerned on my
Absolutely.
end. I'm concerned on my end.
You're just gonna summon Cthulhu, it's fine.
Riley dies day one. Here we go.
No!
Allison goes insane and starts murdering people, gets arrested.
I'm mainly I'm like really concerned because Respawn has
It's day 7. Riley's dead. Allison's praising a machine god. Kelly's trying to figure out why her drawings keep coming to life every time she writes them. And Charlie is arresting someone within the town for trying to prevent Hitler's death.
It's all gone wacky, isn't it?
I mean, you let us burn down the school and kind of blow it up just a little bit. So I mean,
Blow up
I
two
mean,
buildings.
hey, that'll still be relevant next season.
absolutely.
I'm not gonna just say that didn't. I'm not gonna just retcon it or anything. That's just part of how things are gonna be from now on. The school is gone.
Yeah, we're good people.
We're
I
good
don't
people.
know about that.
I'd say we're good people in my eyes.
You would.
You would.
Yes, but also in my eyes, you are all amazing people and good friends.
Hmm.
Don't murder me.
We'll see. I don't intend to try, but who
Season
knows what'll
2 will
happen.
have the risk of death on its table.
That it will.
Oh yeah, that's Things from the Flood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Things from the Flood introduces character death as a thing that can happen.
There's something else I just realized. I don't think there was ever a moment where my character had their birthday throughout this entire season.
Oh, me
I'm
neither.
terribly sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm
Don't
okay
feel
with
me
that.
sorry. I just realized that as time went on.
It gets hard for me to keep track of everything.
Oh, you're fine, Respawn. Don't
I had a
worry.
birthday in the session.
Yeah, but you float around time, so your birthday could have happened at any point in time. You could just go to the
Yeah.
birthday.
Well,
Just
you know,
exist
didn't have
exponentially.
anyone to celebrate it with. I don't have family here.
You could have told us.
Whatever.
We're your time family now. Congratulations.
You ever come back to this timeline, we are smothering you in love and affection.
Yep.
It's good to spend time in this timeline anyway.
It's
Okay.
still one hell of an ending.
I'm gonna send these guys off to Polycurb.
Go free.
Alright.
Go bother Kirby or something. Go bully Kirby.
Let me set this up. Okay. See you guys tomorrow, because I'm gonna be starting to try streaming more.
There you go. I'm gonna bully you.
So, tomorrow I'll be starting around 3 Pacific time, so see you there. Have a good one, folks.